and it is a piece of work, piece of art, one might say. And I'll do my best to be quiet through cutscenes, but there's not much that you're missing. Two things. Sarah Michelle Gellar does not show up in this game to voice Buffy. Neither does Allison Hannigan to voice Willow. Oh, Emma Caulfield's also not in this to voice Anya.
But everybody else came back,
Mhm.
and they got enough of the actors that it's a good time. I mean, I don't know who wrote the dialogue, because a lot of the dialogue is pretty terrible, but
Yeah.
it does capture the spirit of the characters in the game, I feel.
100%, yeah.
We have these amazing, like, circa 2000 PlayStation graphics. This game was available on PS2, GameCube, and Xbox.
Yeah. And most of us run the PS2 version. There's one person that runs the Xbox version.
Head down to the basement. Willow and I'll keep them busy in here. We will.
What's so fun about this opening level is that they introduce you to almost all of the different characters that you get to play as throughout the game.
Yeah, I think the only one they miss is Faith.
Correct, and Sid.
Mm-hmm. But do you even truly play as Sid?
You do. You get to play as Sid in the hospital. I think it absolutely counts. So yeah, you'll get to play as 4 of the characters in 4 of the areas here. You'll be Buffy, and then Willow, and then Xander, and then Spike, and then finally back to Buffy again. So here he goes.
Oh my gosh. Immediately whiffed that first grab.
It's all good.
And most of this I'll probably end up hyper-focusing on, because the routing in this game is very finicky at times. But if you want to... Yeah, if you want to talk about the rerouting...
Yeah, what's fun about this level, too, is that there are so many throwables, as we say. So right now, he's collecting a lot of Hellfires and Holy Waters, many of which will get used when he comes back up to this room later at the end of the level.
I need you to know that I felt my thumb go to hit the B button to skip the cutscene. I was like, don't skip it.
Yep. That's right. We're letting everybody hear the terrible dialogue and very spotty voice acting.
Willow's the worst for me.
And don't I hope it doesn't answer back. I'd better search the rest of the shop.
I mean, listen, she's trying, you know.
It's so whiny.
It really is. It's very like, Buffy, yeah, it's a little too airy. Gee, where does that key go? Perhaps that bookcase that they showed you. Just wild.
I will be like, there are like 5-second long cutscenes, maybe less, that I'm just gonna let run. Because it's all cutscenes. Alright.
Absolutely.
OP Willow. Willow's the most overpowered character because she has magic. So we do this fun spell called the Sun Spell, and it murderizes anything in its path, so.
She is the best. But sometimes we like to switch things up and play different versions of this game, like using only stakes, or you can never use a stake. And when you're doing stakes only, it is rough to be Willow.
Yeah, you don't want to be Willow.
Not much with the punching.
Yeah, she doesn't even have a kick. She just has punches.
Yeah, literally cannot kick. She also is a garbage at climbing ladders, as we will discover later. She's like, ladder? Never heard of it. What is this?
Ooh. There's a specific way that
Xander is the worst fighter in the game.
Yeah, him and Spike.
I do kind of enjoy that, like, all of the women are the best fighters and the 2 worst fighters are the men. That delights me, and is also true to the show. This guy's wearing Xander's shirt, which is just rude.
Again, my thumb keeps going to that B.
Yep. That's going to be the hardest part for you, is the muscle memory of watching these scenes that played through over and over and over.
Bloody hell.
He had to say bloody because we wouldn't know he's British otherwise.
Mm-hmm. I was
Now
very
this-
shocked to find out that
this
James
room-
Marsters is not British.
I know, his accent's pretty good. This is the room that kills people's runs when they're trying to do a clean speed run here. If it wasn't Xander's room, it's this room. With vamps following you in, or the enemies just not doing what they're supposed to do.
All of them did for me.
Die, zombie, die. And he's gonna use Hellfire to break this table. Because you can punch it down, but why not when you can light things on fire?
Yeah, you always want to light things on fire.
Why not
It's
do that?
faster. Okay.
And now Buffy's gonna be very passive-aggressive.
Yeah.
She's so rude to you.
That spike
She's like,
makes sense.
Did you forget how to tie your shoes, you fucking dumbass?
Ooh. Okay.
And now a cutscene.
Oh my god, I hit the B button, but it didn't skip.
See? I had to remind you.
Thank you.
You're in one piece.
I got you, buddy.
I felt
Put
it.
this together.
I felt the half press.
You gotta, like, sit on your hands.
Mm-hmm.
No sign of Anya and Tara?
Nope. I'm headed for the base
See,
to back up,
any-
or to dust him.
Like, her name is Tara. I wish one person working on the
Tara.
show would have caught that this actress, who was not on the show, said Tara. Like, come on, y'all.
William Tal. Each
Okay.
You have one job. Figuring out the routing of throwables with this room in order to get a solid IL time was really something.
Okay, thank you, Willow.
Yeah, Willow is only helpful about 8% of the time. Dude, Willow is really coming through for you today. Good job, Will.
Boom. All right.
Not bad.
that's the
320-ish,
first
I'm
level.
guessing.
No,
I'll write
no,
your
definitely
timestamp.
higher.
No, that was pretty clean last room. But now we have to, like, wait 3 minutes through this cutscene to find out what your time was.
smoking
At least from a speedrunning perspective, that is one nice thing about this game, is that it will tell you your in-game time for each level, so you don't have to have the most reliable
What was that about?
timer or whatever going, because
Mhm.
He's dead,
it's
isn't
got
he?
you.
Yeah, and also the in-game timer is nice because it doesn't
saw Faith kill him myself.
count cutscenes or loading.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna try and be quiet for this because this is where the actual plot of the game gets mentioned.
Night all. Next time you're having a party like this one, leave me off the invite list, yeah?
Tara!
A few cuts and bruises, but it looks like we're all okay. Now we just have to figure out where they all came from.
The last one Buffy killed mentioned Kikistos.
Kikistos? What's this about Kikistos? He can't possibly be behind this. Whatever the case, I've just had a phone call from Wesley that confuses matters even further. Apparently Faith is no longer in her prison cell.
Kakistos was the only thing Faith was ever afraid of? I can't not think there's a connection here.
Willow and I could perform a spell to confirm that Kikistos is really dead, but we'd need to do it in the same place where he was supposedly killed.
Good. I'm going to patrol. Focus on the cemeteries.
I'll remain in touch with Wesley. Meanwhile, however, this place is a shambles. If I want to be open for business tomorrow...
If? What do you mean if? Tomorrow's a Saturday. Lots of people bring us their money on Saturday.
Well,
We love money.
I'm sure you'll be equally enthusiastic about helping restore a bit of order around here.
What did you do it for? Money.
I'm going along to the factory. Willow and Tara may need me.
All right. 329. That's not bad.
329, not bad. Alright. Writing it down. 329. And this next level has not one but two skips that Tex will be attempting that I'll talk through when we get there.
Yeah.
Long time no see, Slayer. How's tricks?
Sid?
The one and only.
I don't understand why they brought Sid back.
Since I left. The ladies love the wood.
Giggity.
You're still a class act. What are you doing here, Sid? I thought when your demon hunting days were over, your soul had...
Maybe he's cost effective from a like CGI perspective because he's small.
Maybe.
Been there,
you're not the only one.
I know. Kakistos.
Wait, how?
No time for punchlines, sweetheart. If you're looking to go after Kakistos, he went that away.
Fine. But I want to know what's going on around here. We're gonna have a talk later, you and me.
Okay, so I'm gonna do something
Yeah.
that we don't normally do. I'm gonna ignore that shovel. We're doing some live rerouting right now.
Oh man, you're going for the sword instead.
I'm going for the sword
Rad.
instead.
But don't you want the shovel for the church fight?
Nah. Ooh,
Wow. Okay.
no, I never use the shovel for the church fight.
All right then. Well, we're just doing some very live rerouting here. So level 1 was a chance to kind of explore how you fight with different characters, and level 2 is the same length as most of the other levels, and it really gets you into kind of this puzzle solving mode. That most of the levels are, okay, you got to take this thing here, you know, go find this item, and you know, use this key in this door, this kind of thing. So right now,
A lot of
Tex
back
is-
and forth.
yeah, he's gathering these sundial pieces. Put the sundial together, which will open a door, so he can proceed. Yada yada yada. All the rooms look alike, that kind of thing.
Weird
Oh,
old
here comes my
sundial.
line.
Most of the face is missing.
Most of your face is missing.
Just what I was looking for.
This is just.
I have to say it every
This is
time.
a stupid line.
It's
Yeah,
tradition.
For people talking about game audio, it's just the game. If I turned it up a little bit more, it would likely be louder than Jero and I, unfortunately.
At least you get the captions of the dialogue in the game. You can read what they are saying. And trust me, a lot of the time, you don't really care what they are saying.
But we will do our best to be as quiet as possible during cutscenes. It's just very hard to sit through the cutscenes without commentating on how awful it is.
Well, and the cutscenes are where the captions are.
Yeah, I can't hear without my subtitles.
That's right. If I accidentally talk over Buffy getting called daddy in the zoo level, then I will have definitely messed up. So
Well, that's if
I'll
I
try to
get
be
that
quiet
line of
there.
dialogue.
It's so rare.
Oh, okay, cool. You know what? I'll take that.
Nice. Yeah, so he's got to kill like 6 vamps here, I think,
Yeah.
before proceeding. See, wouldn't it be nice to have a shovel right about now?
The shovel's too unpredictable. This one.
There you go.
Yeah, I like to do the 1-2 kick, and it's a 1-2 hold to get the super.
Run! Yeah, it's nice that you don't have to kill everybody. When we were first working on this speed run, I think that was the thing that ended up saving us the most time.
Yeah, just run.
Yeah, well, right. Yeah, just doing a lot of figuring out, okay, which guys are mandated kills,
Yeah.
and which one are optional kills. And if you skip all the optional kills, I mean, God, it saves you an hour.
Oh my gosh, what is happening with this? All right, come on. There we go. Usually you would need to pull that out, but we found out that, oh, hey, there's a little bit of a lip there. We don't
Don't
need to
forget the
pull that
sword.
out now. Yep. Oh yeah, that 100%
sword over
muscle
here.
memory.
What do
A sword. Yeah, that's true. You have that, I don't. So now, with this big shiny sword,
We're gonna have more
we go slash
consistent.
slash.
Yeah, we're gonna have more consistent slashes. For the final area of fights. All right, I can feel my heart rate starting to get a little jumping and jiving right now. I didn't skip the door opening cutscene, did I? I don't think I did.
God, honestly, at this point, I don't even know.
Oops. Okay, don't skip
Oopsie.
cutscene.
So now we're doing some back and forth here, so, yeah. Turn off the steam valve so you can go up the ladder.
stem the flow?
And that's going to take us to the first big skip of this game. That was, I think, found by a friend of ours.
Yeah, Beast found
Wasn't
it.
one of us.
Yeah, Beast found it.
You
So-
are supposed to get a fuse and put it into a fuse box to activate a walkway that will rotate so you can walk across it. But we're just gonna attempt to skip past all of that
Mm-hmm.
and walk
However,
along the wall. I believe in you. Are you doing safety strat?
I sure am doing safety strat. So, this if I didn't do safety strat for this particular section, this would be a major reset point for me personally. I believe it's a super big reset point for you in your full runs. But
Oh, absolutely. If I miss it, I just reset. So yeah, he didn't have to grab that fuse because he's not using it. But here we see he's
I
gonna
might
go
end up
along the
having
wall.
to use it. So okay, all right, we're gonna get real
So
close.
he's gonna attempt to jump around this pillar here.
Nope, she didn't want to jump. Okay, that's
It's
fine.
so
And that's why we
tricky.
safety strat.
It's all good. There's like one little frame. I think we should try it one more time, just because it looks really cool if you get it.
All right,
Just
all right.
so the folks at home can see.
Yeah, it's not
We
like
got
I'm
3
trying
hours.
to. you
Right.
had fair. I was like, yeah, we do have 3 hours.
You're
We have buffer
not,
time.
You know, you're not going for like a record run or anything. We're here to show the folks at home how this works.
Yeah, very true, very true. Okay, loop this way.
All my friends are showing up in the chat.
Ew.
I'm so pleased. He friends. Yeah, it's these columns, these rectangular pillar things that are in the way. I'll try this again.
Yo!
Oh,
Yo!
yeah,
Yes!
yes!
Come on! Come on!
Come on!
All right.
Yeah!
There
we go.
All right. Woo!
Nice. Very good. Yeah, you only have like a frame or two of the timing to jump right, getting around that pillar and have the momentum carry you far enough forward to get there. And even then, your toe like hooks onto this little ledge, and if you don't jump precisely correctly, you can fall from there. So that's why we're like, oh. Good job, buddy. And now the folks at home have seen that jump skip, which saves about a minute of time.
Yeah.
And in a speed run that comes to be around 7 to 8 minutes, like a minute of time is massive.
Yeah.
7 to 8 minutes for this level, I mean. It's a huge time save. Yeah, if I miss it, I just restart the run.
I can't. It was such a bad restart point for me. I was like, I just wrote in safety strat anyways. So it's like, okay, I'm only losing a minute of time rather than needing to restart the entire run. Downtown, on the other hand, that's a nowhere reset in the run.
Whoa. Now I see why you need a special license for this kind of thing.
Hey, my friend Jennifer's here. What's up? All right, so this skip. Come on. Oh, that looks good. Dude, let's go.
Just casually gets it first try.
Oh my god, as I'm like talking in chat, I look over and I see Tex is just getting the mausoleum skip without me even saying anything. So yeah, you're not supposed to be able to jump over to that roof. You're supposed to go down the stairs and around to the other side of the building. And that one is also really, really finicky. So Tex is over here just totally nailing it.
Now, the next one to nail just first try to add insult to injury is turret skip.
If it walks like a duck and
The turret skip is the worst. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Oh.
You're not easy
Cutscenes.
to kill, are you, Slayer?
I could say the same thing about you.
Oh, I'll have my turn at you eventually. But there's another I've got my eye on. You're just the appetizer.
You can keep running, but you know I'm gonna dust your ugly carcass eventually.
I think I will. And you, Slayer? You can decide what's more important. Catching me, or stopping the spell before it resurrects all of the dead in this bone run.
Oh my god, no. Mom.
Oh, by the way, we're seeing a lot of characters like show up that are dead because there's something happening that's making them all come from alternate realities. There's a lot that's weird with this game. It was originally supposed to be the series finale for season 5.
Yes, this is a season 5 AU. Because the first evil is the big bad of this game, which is not a spoiler. I always forget about that Kakistos wants to resurrect Joyce because I never watched that cutscene. I'm always like, oh, hey, I forgot. So anyway, Tex has to kill 18 of these zombies, and then that orb is gonna change color and become vulnerable. And this level's teaching you how that works, because you will have to defeat Kakistos again in level 8, and use the orbs in order to do it.
This
so.
is why I can't leave Spike to do anything. Do you see him getting absolutely bullied
He
by
is
3
getting
zombies?
gang-banged in the back and is just complete worthless and a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Ugh. Come on, Spike, get your shit together. She died in season 5, Jennifer, in an episode called The Body.
Which is
Well,
a
technically, she
phenomenal
died in the
episode.
before that. She died at the end of I Was Made to Love You, but they explore it in The Body. Alright, cutscene. Don't skip it.
Yeah.
Well, that was a rude awakening. What's going on around here, Buffy?
I don't know, but that's going to change. Whoever's responsible for this is going to get a serious beating.
Oh yeah, I gotta remind 8:58.
Got it.
Y'all might see me at the end of things when I'm waiting for cutscenes as I'm just spinning Buffy around. It's just it kills time for me.
Listen, she loves ice skating, and I think that's the closest she can get to ice skating in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the Lebsians having sex. We walked in on something here.
Well, that was bracing. Not to criticize my favorite witches, but was there supposed to be something besides stinky incense?
I don't get it. We followed the ritual exactly.
I love that Amber Benson is like putting so much effort into voice in her VA for this. I think she's the only one really giving it her all.
My.
Ethan Rain.
Quiet.
Ethan Rain. He's so scolding.
First Kakistos and now
Ethan's probably behind it all, aren't you, you chaos-worshipping toad?
You cut me to the quick, go.
Oh, do it again.
Ugh.
The stock log. It's something.
Yeah. I truly said, hey, really, really long-a-thon, do you want to suffer through cutscenes?
Also, it looks like Dabs is streaming right now. Why is he not over here hanging out with us?
Right?
Doing? He's never had this kind of power.
I should go yell at him.
This isn't my doing. I only want what I came for.
Jiro's favorite enemies, the stripper zombies, stripper goblins. Gremlins? Are they gremlins or goblins?
They are stripper goblins.
Okay, okay.
I mean, look at them. They are jacked. They are wearing tight pants.
Those are
and
pleather
nothing else.
pants.
Those are tearaway jeans. They are 1000% stripper goblins. I will defend this until my dying breath.
Their teeth also, they're so weird. Their little smiles.
Will, there are people here. Prisoners in cages. I don't like the look of this.
All right, wait. Think, Willow, think. Xander, you go and get those people out of here. I'll track Ethan, get Tara back, and meet you outside.
Okay, right. Get the people out. Try not to die. Good plan. You go get Tara.
Already gone.
Except the thing about get the people out, so your objective is to release the hostages, but you don't actually have to get them out of the building safely. Okay, I will say the Blood Factory is one of the creepiest things in the entire show, though.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I agree. Yeah.
the actual clip in the show when those tube things like go into that girl. So, okay, Tex has released this woman from the wooden thing, and he's gonna kill this one vamp, because that'll release the door, but as long as he runs away...
No,
Oh my
no,
God.
no,
Before she dies,
no.
no, don't die, don't die, don't die.
Ah.
No!
It's
Oh
okay.
man, by
It's
half
okay.
a second. By half a second. So anyway, that's what happens if
Someone
one of
dies.
the hostages dies while you're still there, but you can run away and just leave them there with the vampires and be fine, as long as you get away, which is really garbage.
Yeah.
Considering they're definitely all still gonna die.
Okay. Wait, sir.
You can't hurt me. I was already hurt as a child. I'm immune.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do it this way. That's okay.
I think Dick Stab should be worth double damage.
Usually it works. Usually he dies from a stab to the groin. Okay, so you'll probably notice that like I specifically use fist attacks, like punches. I don't for Xander and Spike throughout this because their kicks are terrible. Buffy and Faith, I end up using their kicks the most because they're actually pretty, you know, tanky, being slayers and all of that, so they're able to do that just better than Xander and Spike.
It's actually in the manual for the game that the girls are better at kicking.
Oh yeah, that was something I found. I forgot about that.
Yeah. All right, so we've got the crossbow.
I never use it.
Knockdown power. And now this tricky point where you've got to get a key from a hostage, run away, leave the hostage to die, except not actually die.
Yeah, so long as they're a little, they're aggroed on me enough that when I go back in to grab the holy water, he won't get killed.
Hopefully not, but again, as long as you can get away in time, it's fine. You just leave these people here to die. Like, hey, I broke a wooden wall. I don't know what else you want from me.
So long as I'm like hugging close to things, right? If he punches me, that's fine because that drops me off like that, and then I can squeak through this way.
Jennifer, I see you're saying that it's not in the Xbox store, so you cannot play it. That makes me sad. We play on emulator. I don't know if you have an actual Xbox or if you are.
You need an OG Xbox, by the way.
An OG Xbox.
Yeah, original Xbox, not Xbox 360.
So this level is 50-50. You play half of it as Xander and then half of it as Willow. Thankfully, the Xander half is first because he's garbage. And then you get to be Willow and be powerful, and it's much better.
Yeah, there's so much Xander hate in the community. At least the speaker community. I mean, in general, for the Buffy fandom, no one likes him.
And for the show as well, because he sucks.
I have a specific hate for him in this game, though.
That's my good deed for the day. Wonder how Willow's doing.
Instructions unclear. I just bought an Xbox One. The original Xbox.
Oh no.
Okay, and then boop.
When I first played this game 20 years ago, I will never forget this room. It was the first time I ever went looking on the internet for a walkthrough, because like I'd grown up playing. I'm old, so I'd grown up playing like NES, you know, like 8-bit NES as a child, and there was no internet to look things up. I could not figure out that you had to climb up on these crates. Like I checked all the doors, I checked everything, and the internet told me I had to pull up on those crates.
Yeah, that's the thing about this game. It's not very intuitive for a lot of things, so you're probably going to end up needing to pull up a walkthrough for it.
Yeah, there's that one spot in Zoo where no one can ever figure out what you're supposed to do. And y'all are going to hear a rant about a turnstile in 2 levels.
Yeah,
so.
soon, TM. Oh, okay, that's cool.
Ma'am,
right.
excuse you.
Alright.
Nice.
If I didn't need the sun spell for later, I would have just used it then out of spite. It's gonna be so therapeutic to do Slayer raiding.
Oh, I mean, yeah, like just killing everybody.
Yeah.
It is very therapeutic.
Fun
Except
fact.
when it's
You can get hit in the cutscenes and take damage. I died in a cutscene once.
Where are you?
I think it's the I died in the cutscene in first Slayer with the cannon.
That's right. Man, we've done all kinds of things. The best thing that ever happened though was when Tex was in a boss fight and the game glitched so hard he fell through the floor and his character transitioned into another character.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It was I still don't know how that happened.
It was wild. So yeah, if there's a glitch in this game, we've probably gotten it at one point or another.
Yeah, and it's usually me that gets like the game-breaking ones, like the really weird ones.
That hospital glitch is still the best, and I want to get it again. There's a magical glitch I've only gotten 3 times out of 1,000 attempts, and man, Alright, so now we have a new useful spell. This homing missile spell will be used throughout the rest of the game. Tis a good one. Willow has some spells that are garbage, like the Sonic Boom, or Sonic Blast, excuse me. But homing missile is good times. So now here comes the next skip, which was the first one that was found by our little community. You're supposed to drain the blood in this sewer, but it turns out you can just fucking jump right over it.
Yeah, and
that's a minute of time.
the biggest key about this too, though, is that you saw me pick up a key card. Well, that key card is usually used for a different door, and I can use it for this door over here, which was something else we had learned.
Correct. Yeah, because there are technically 2 key cards, but it's pretty great that they both work in the different spots.
Yeah.
So here's Ethan, who, spoiler, will be the actual, like, final boss fight at the very end of the game. Right now, you just have to fight his minions.
What? It makes you happy that the witch is going to kick your uptight English chaos-worshipping butt?
I think they really want to nail in that chaos worshipping portion. She only really needed to say it the one time. She doesn't need to use it again. Yeah, I'm gonna hide here. And I'm going to Sunspell, and it should kill 2 enemies.
My friends are cracking me up in chat.
I'm gonna Sunspell
Homing
again.
missile spell is my favorite of the old school witch spell.
Okay.
Yes, ye old homing missile. It's a classic.
Whoa, 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 Willow.
It's important that he gets blue from these guys. So blue is the like magic and energy, and purple is health.
Yeah, that end
So as
bit
long
was
as
a
you
little
replenish your
scary.
magic, you're fine.
Oh. I think I'll be alright.
But you're gonna have it looked at.
These beautiful lesbians, we love them.
It's so awkward. The
Willow weighs
animations,
85 pounds. How is she gonna pick up anyone and carry them?
right?
All right, 623. Not bad, not bad. Oh, level 4, man. This 4th level, I've spent. It was last April over my spring break. I spent like 30 hours just playing this little 5-minute level, trying to get world record.
If you guys want to know what
I
the
did.
definition of insanity is,
I tell you what, it was a grind to just like beat the time by 1 second.
The dummy? You remember.
Oh yeah, I'll be
How could you
quiet.
forget? Looks like Kakistos isn't the only dead guy up and walking around. And Kakistos was being all cryptic. No pun intended. But he kept making comments that make me think there's more going on here.
I've got a few theories, but they require more research.
Sid seemed to know something about it, but he was all mysterious too. I hate that in a wooden puppet.
Yes, we all do.
So, you said you had theories? Let's hear them.
Anthony Stewart Head sounds so bored.
His big theory, actually, my theory.
I'm sure you haven't forgotten the visit we had from Willow's vampiric doppelganger. We owe that wonderful brush with alternate dimensions to Anya.
Yay me! You know, if I hadn't brought evil skanky vampire Willow into this dimension by accident, we would all be completely lost in this conversation.
Oh my god.
So, what
It's
then?
so obvious that Anya and Buffy are voiced by the same
I was
person.
just about to say that. I was like,
Certainly turned out
I-
plenty of precedent
what?
for the mention of blue.
she barely even changed her voice. What is happening? Tara's
Tara, are you
face
all right?
model looks stone.
What's happened?
The old factory?
I mean, to be fair, she was probably stoned the whole season,
All kinds of
just
fun
to,
stuff.
to get through.
Yeah.
In the middle of it all, Ethan Rain and a bunch of Bakemono.
Ethan?
Oh yeah, that's the name of the little stripper goblins. They're Bakemono.
The impression he had nothing to do with the factory changing.
Correct.
As for Ethan himself,
Bakemono.
I got the feeling he was testing me, but I don't have the first clue why.
Maybe it's an alternate reality version of Ethan.
I'm getting Tara to a doctor.
Yes, I think
But it's much more fun to just call them stripper goblins.
Well, Bakemono has moan in the name, so, you know, I was going to say it makes sense to be stripper goblins.
Can't force these puzzle pieces together.
Agreed. I just need to fill one last mail order.
You go ahead.
There's a Magic Mike
I'll
joke here
wait when
somewhere.
we're home.
Magic Mikey Mono?
Don't think any of us should
Hmm?
Hockey Magic Mike?
Maybe. Maybe. Might have to shop that a little bit more.
Yeah, we'll workshop it.
I'll just be a moment.
I'm not going.
Oh, this is the level where Giles just, like, gets the shit beat out of him.
Yeah. It's kissing toast.
Yep, Khaki Trousers is back.
Hello again, Slayer. Just a quick visit to satisfy my curiosity. I've been wondering, you see, how well you would function without your watcher.
I will say this particular musical theme
Mm-hmm.
that is throughout the game is really creepy.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Talking about who-
Also
Like,
find
it
it
sets
cozy.
me on edge.
Giles is fine. He's in the basement.
Buffy has 5 video games. To anyone who's new to that, there's 5 games. 3 of which have been routed. 4 of which have been routed. 1 of which hasn't.
Only 2 of which are any good. I'm gonna be very bold and say, but Tex will object to that.
No. You're not wrong. I mean, I love the handheld games, but you know, I objectively, okay, Chaos Bleeds and OG
And
Xbox are pretty goated. Oh my gosh, suffer and
this level-
succotash. Okay, all right.
This level is different from the previous ones in that it is extremely combat heavy. There is some back and forth with the plot of it, but it is primarily you have to fight a hell of a lot of vampires. And
I almost died.
You see that playing out right here. It also has a bunch of throwables. Oh my god.
It's fine.
Which will come in handy as Tex is making his way out of the level after defeating the boss, if he has any left. Not that I'm throwing shade or anything. but
No,
you're-
I'm getting
throwing
absolutely
holy water.
brutalized right now.
There you go, stabby stab.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was a rough run, but you're good. You got this.
Yeah, I mean, I've got like
You know
what
what?
2 more
Did you get the
throwables
shovel on
that
the
I
way
can
out?
pick up. Yeah, I get the shovel on the way out.
It took me forever to figure out you have to walk onto that glass thing and fall down here. Oh my god.
Yeah, a casual playthrough
Yeah.
of this game is very, very rough. It takes
Absolutely, like-
hours.
It does. A typical casual playthrough of each level from 2 onward is like 60 to 90 minutes per level. A speed run of this game is 90 minutes for the entire game, because once you know where to go, it really cuts down on all of the running around. And I think that's what takes the most time
Powerful magic to bring
for new players, is just figuring out where the hell to go. It isn't the combat or anything.
Pretty unkillable.
Vampires aren't like demons or vampires. Certain magics are required to revert them to their natural state. I don't know the spell offhand, but if you can get out into the
Kel, my favorite thing about Buffy's animation is that when she runs, when we're behind her, you see her little ponytail bob back and forth.
Oh, I
It's
never
amazing.
noticed that.
Great. It
Oh my god, yeah, it's great.
much too easy
I'll have to
that
pay
was one
attention to
of the
that.
books valuable enough to keep in here.
No fire, no fire, no fire, no fire, no fire. Okay, so I do something weird with this guy, and I come
Look
up
at it,
around
it's so
here, and I stand
Yeah,
here.
so this guy sucks.
Okay.
Because he's gonna light you on fire. Oh my gosh. How did that not knock you down?
So like, if you do it where like you wait on the table for like a second or two, it will make it so that like even if he hits you, you're not gonna get knocked off.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it took a lot of testing.
Here you go, Giles.
That's amazing.
Copy of Bilbo's Compendium of Gore Things and Stone
She's like,
Whatchamacallits.
here's your fucking book, Giles.
Thank you, Buffy. Now, let me see. Gargoyles are susceptible to gorgon venom. A stake dipped in the venom should be sufficient to dispatch them. There are some in the shop, but make absolutely sure you use the right venom. Use the wrong one, and they'll become so powerful that you'll never defeat them. All I know about the venom is that it reacts strongly to anything of Gargoyle.
Sorry, the look on her face.
Maybe you'll find something more.
It's so great. He's like, and you're gonna go get that yourself, right? You worthless piece of shit.
Oh my gosh. Be nice
I'm
to
not your-
Giles. Be nice.
I'm not your errand, girl. Like, oh my god.
Uh.
She's getting her steps in, man. She's putting in the work.
Oh, okay. All right, big guy. Leave me alone. Oh. Ooh. Okay, we grab that. Get stunned. By the way, there's no way to break out of stuns.
There's a med kit if you need it.
Yeah, I know where it is.
Wow. I do enjoy that anytime you break something, it just turns into a nice pointy steak.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Atlas. How's it going?
Oh, Atlas, buddy.
Yeah, he was like,
He's a
oh,
good kitty.
hey, do you mind if I come
Now,
sit
when you
with
fix
you?
this up, look at the text box. It's going to say use the
Oh, yeah.
gargoyle claw. There's a typo there.
Huh.
Gargoyle instead of gargoyle. See? The things you learn from watching the stream. Oh, here comes my cat, too. Hi, Sweet Pea.
Okay, all right.
Uh-oh. Here comes trouble.
All right. Oh my gosh.
You might want that med kit.
Okay, it's okay. It's too late. It's too late now.
God, you're not going to med up before you go out into this?
Nope.
They could grab
Nope.
you.
No, we're raw dogging it. Oh my
You
gosh.
are raw dogging this for real. Okay. All right. Oh, you went through the cutscene, but it's fine. So
shoot.
she dipped the steak in the Gorgon venom. That particular jar activated, and so now the steaks are Gorgon steaks. They've got the venom on them, and so now that she can use to kill these gargoyles.
I'm so sorry, chat. I was panic spamming. All right.
There's also a med pack in here.
1, 2, 3. Nope. He got me.
Uh-huh.
That's okay.
I was gonna say, I was like, wow, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Because you don't start right there. They're gonna start you back at the gargoyle claw.
yeah, it's okay.
That's why. That's what sucks. I wish that if you died at the gargoyles that you started right there, but you don't. Boo.
Okay, this time I
You
won't
should
skip the cutscene.
Get the med pack and the secret chest on the way out, just so you have it. Maybe.
No, I'll be fine. So long since I have full health, I'll be okay. I like to come here because it sometimes halts them because they're dumb.
And thanks to everybody who's come to hang out with us. We really appreciate it. We hope you're enjoying the stream. This is level 4 out of 12. We're gonna be here for a while. Hope you got your snacks, your cats. I've got my cat right here. She's about to talk into the microphone and drop some cool facts about this game.
Buffy, you have the
Drop some
stakes.
sick beats.
Destroy the gargoyles.
Whoops. Oops. Sorry. Something wrong on my end. Oop. All right. Okay, so like I come in here and I'm always swinging. So it's 1, 2. Wow. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Boom.
Yep.
Boom. Okay.
And one strategy thing that we had to figure out is to very intentionally only pick up one stake in this level, so that once you dip it into the Gorgon, then when you push the button for auto arm a stake, it'll be the Gorgon one and you can switch to it faster. Alright, so now that those guys are dead. Now you gotta get Giles out of here.
Which is gonna
And
we have to wait for
it takes
Giles.
forever.
It's an auto scroller.
You should be able to like pick him up and carry him.
Right?
It's annoying that you can't. So yeah, from here on out, it's just killing the vamps as he is on this, walking escalator to the end.
Yep. Just a little auto scroller.
I hate when their head goes through the camera and you like see into their skull.
I think
Ugh,
it's silly.
I hate it. You can scooch up a bit.
Yeah, I probably can.
Oh, you're holding the door open with the camera. I got you.
Yeah. Yep. No.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's going to aim the throwable to catch these guys in the doorway and then hit them while they are on fire.
Okay. Apparently, someone decided that they didn't want to go down. Okay.
Rude.
That's not.
And then these two Hellfires just going to bomb them. And then the level's over. Choo, ka-choo. Kick. Dead.
Alright.
Now waiting for Giles.
Now we spin.
Yep. Do your figure skating moves.
We're gonna see Best Girl.
Well, and Tex, I have several Fuffy stands in the chat here. This is all Fuffy all the time household.
As is tradition.
Yes. So just know there's going to be a lot of faith love.
Good,
chat
because
today.
she deserves it.
I know, right?
I saw some.
There's our girl.
Yeah.
She never wore a shirt like this in the entire show, but it's cool. Or I guess she had that like one white.
Yeah. The tank top, the white tank top, the wife beater. Sorry.
She never just walked around in a fucking sports bra.
Break out of prison and I'm supposed to say what? Welcome home?
I was thinking more along the lines of pull up a chair.
It's
grab a
Buffy.
beer, but yeah, basically. We don't got a hug or nothing. Say what you want. I'm still a slayer.
Chat comes to life once I say Fuffy.
Can't take that
I
away.
also find it funny that Eliza Dushku also does not sound like she's giving her all in this. They were like, hey, do you want to come do this? And she was like, sure, I guess.
Yeah. She's doing her best she can with some bad dialogue.
Yep.
Okay, so if the jailbreak wasn't just because you missed the stellar Sunnydale nightlife, what the hell are you doing here?
Long story, Chica, but I got the answer, man, right here.
Hello, Slayer.
Oh, for
This piece of shit.
Oh my gosh.
Look, I need to get Giles to the hospital.
When you're done wailing on Witch Boy here, they can patch him up.
Giles has a concussion. The most true thing about this entire game, like true to the show.
Yeah, I know. Giles always has concussions. I'm surprised, like, he's okay throughout the entire series with the amount of concussions that he has. 647, by the way. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, he's like a football player.
And now you're here. Let the beating commence. Talk to me, Sconehead.
Yeah, there's a lot of plot right here.
During my captivity,
For
I prayed
downtown.
often to the Lords of Chaos I've worshipped for so many years. But my
Place your
pleas
bets
I
on whether or
felt
not
wanted
downtown's
for
gonna
years.
crash on me.
Naturally, in time, I turned my devotions elsewhere. I began to worship.
I think it will, but we'll see.
It's gonna crash right at the end of the level.
Of course you're not.
What the hell is this thing? The first? The first what?
The first is as old as the primordial darkness. It's absolute evil, older than humanity or demonkind. It's a power that transcends reality, time, and space.
So, chaos wasn't enough? Now you're playing bootlick for the thing that gave evil its capital E?
Not exactly. The first did agree to help me escape, but I also wanted power. So much power that I would be nearly a Lord of Chaos myself. The first enjoys a challenge, so I challenged it to a contest, with that very power as the prize.
I'm sorry. Still half asleep.
Tex, I just got Dabs' attention.
Yeah, I
He's
saw
like,
that.
"Wait, you're
Yeah,
doing
yeah. Hi, Dabs.
Will and cleverness.
Hey, Dabs.
First, I each choose 5 individuals.
No, Mega. They're not talking about Cthulhu. They're
First, of course.
they're talking about like a different Lord of Chaos.
Willow's a witch. Spike's a vampire with marvelous credentials. I'd originally planned to use the werewolf as number 5, but he skipped town apparently, so young Mr. Harris will have to do. I broke Faith out of prison against her will, but she
Oh, I didn't realize that he was gonna get Oz to help
Sounds
out.
like a party. Girls gotta have some diversion once in a while.
Okay, so I get what happens if you win. What if you lose?
If I lose, well, I'll suffer eternal torment as the whipping boy of the lowest toadies in the first's dark dimension.
Oh, and we wouldn't want that to happen.
If I get to stomp the granddaddy of all evils, that's gotta be major karma points, right?
You can forget it. Boggles my mind that you'd even think any of us would help you.
This plot is so thin, it's really funny.
Yeah. Well, the book's better. The book and comic make a lot more sense than the game does.
I've already named you as my champions. I've told the first I've chosen. It's done, Buffy.
The first? Oh Lord, Buffy, listen, you cannot combat the first directly without the dagger. It can only be harmed with Hope's dagger.
You got us into this. You're coming along for the ride.
Hope's dagger.
Yeah, Hope's dagger, which is actually like a big sparkly sword.
Giant fucking sword.
It's
Massive.
just a normal sword, and they're like, it's a dagger.
Made of the bones of Edward Cullen.
Yes. Yeah, it's a very sparkly dagger.
It's the magic box.
Oh,
It's just the, in what world
Alright.
does Xander ever make a 5-man combat team?
Others. What is this dimension?
I know. That's what I'm saying. The plot's pretty thin.
Yeah,
Alright,
definitely going for
exposition dump
downtown.
number 2.
Oh yeah, oops, sorry.
As for my other champions, I guess they're scattered about. While you were busy, however, I made this.
And
When,
this
by the
is-
way, when did he have time?
Once you find them, splash them with it, and they'll immediately be transported back here.
Did I mention how dead you are?
You might have.
She's so close to him.
Before they're dead.
It's like smooching distance. Stop that.
Now kiss.
now, Keith. Also, no, for real though, when did he have time to make that bottle? Because he went from wherever he was to them. Did he already know that that was going to happen? Like, it make sense.
This is a trap.
You can't examine the plot of this game too closely. Like, really.
But no time to play tourist. I've gotta
I
see
will
what
say,
you get.
when I first started playing this game, this was one of my favorite levels because it felt like you were walking around the set of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And it, like this in the high school, I was just delighted to no end. Like, oh my god, there's the movie theater.
Oh, the movie theater is Jared's favorite part, by the way.
Oh,
We'll get
God.
there. We'll get there. We'll let you on your
I'm
soapbox
about
soon.
to bitch about physics is what's gonna happen. Ugh. So anyway, this is downtown level, and it has another major skip.
It's one of the
Yeah.
coolest skips in the game.
It is, but it is also the most dangerous because
is.
if you miss it, you die.
And you go back to the beginning of the level.
Yeah, as well as, you know, losing 2 minutes.
I thought it was like 3-4 minutes that we lost.
Yeah, I mean, I guess depending on how fast you go. Buffy!
Can you get me out of here?
Not yet.
Dabs, I did miss
One.
You mean like this one?
Fuse skip once, but then I got it the second time. So, and then I got Mausoleum skip first try.
Way around to the window? I'll throw it down to you.
No problemo. Give me a minute.
So, yeah, Buffy,
Let me take it.
her friends are scattered throughout the level in different areas. 3 different areas. So, this is Willow's area. We're gonna get her out, and then go get Faith out, and then get Spike out, and then Xander out. So 4 areas, sorry. This is the part that just pisses me off. Okay,
Okay,
you
deep
guys
breaths,
see
deep breaths.
the movie Turnstile. She could literally climb under it, or over it, or break
We
it,
can't.
but no, she
No, we
had
have
to go
to-
get a ticket to go through it. It is the stupidest thing. It enrages me.
It's even funnier because in a later level, which you'll see, Buffy does something that would have meant that she could have easily have done the thing here.
Yes, there are 2 parts that just enrage us. Okay, here comes the big skip. And I see my friend Alex is asking the important questions in chat. I'm gonna say yes, it's just not on screen. Alright, so here we have some awful green sewage, and you're supposed to drain it so you can cross safely, but if he puts his back foot on that bar, just like that.
Yeah, sorry, I try.
Yep,
okay.
go ahead.
Nope. She got out of position. Sorry, chat. This
Yep.
is a very stressful skip
Yeah,
for me. I
back
have
foot on the bar. You got this. There you go.
She didn't jump. She didn't
Just
jump. I hit
per-
jump.
Ah!
It's okay.
I think forward just a smidge more, perhaps.
Probably.
But yeah. So our friend figured out that you can actually jump over this, and it is pretty consistent. But yeah, you have to line it up exactly
I
right and
overthink it.
just nail the timing of it.
I
So it
always
is
overthink it.
stressful because it's like 25 minutes into a full run, and if you miss it, you know, then you have to go do all this again, and it would add 2 to 2.5 minutes, and your run is effectively dead. So it sucks to get 20 minutes into the run and then have to restart.
And this is why I gave myself that generous 3 hours, because actually, like the all cutscenes run is only like 2.5 hours. Or at least that's the submission video I sent in. Okay, come on.
And also, I mean, there's something to it. Like, okay, when the Olympics were on last year, or this past summer, I was seeing the tweets again that's like, they should show a regular person attempting to do all of these things before they show the professional athletes so we can better appreciate how hard this stuff is.
Yeah.
So in a way, it's kind of good that it's like, well, this is what happens when you miss that skip.
Yeah, because like that skip and the mall out of bounds, I think I've got the strongest amount of clears for them, but I don't really know.
Yeah. I've gotten good at downtown skip, and the zoo one is my bitch, but the mall one is still hard.
Yeah, it's mall's out of bounds, which is one of 2 out of bounds that we have in the game.
We'll get there. So yeah, there's the big thing that the piece of machinery you're supposed to use to drain all this sewage, but we ain't got time for that.
We might have to make time for it.
Oh, this guy. Sir, excuse you. Rude. I do enjoy the sound that Buffy makes when she falls in and dies, though. That a little more. Yeah. That
Okay,
should be
there
it,
we go.
Aiden.
That's the skip.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah, like your toe just barely catches on, and then you're fine. And then sometimes when you climb this ladder, you void out and have to restart, and that's really annoying.
That hasn't happened to me in a very long time, but I remember when that happened in like hospital.
Awful.
And
So now you got the key card.
Yeah.
Now you can go get Willow out. Dude, there have been so many times where I get the key card and then I just leave without going up and releasing Willow. I'm like,
I've done that a few times too.
Why is the level not ending? God damn it.
Wait, what do you mean I need to go back for Willow? I thought, oh.
Can't I leave her there like the hostages?
No, unfortunately we cannot.
You cannot. I do enjoy that there are like movie posters from actual movies.
Yeah.
And of course they're all ones that Joss was a part of, which...
I don't think he was a part of The Fly.
Okay, not all of them, but some of them are.
He also wasn't a part of Titan AE.
Actually. Yes, not all of them. Just the Alien 4 is in there, I think.
Yes,
and,
God. Alien 4, Titan AE, The Fly, Fight Club. I don't know what other ones in there. I think it's just those 4.
Okay. I haven't paid too much attention, other than I knew there was Fight Club.
Yeah, we'll maybe pay attention our way out. Yeah, so Titan AE, Alien Resurrection, terrible movie, Planet of the Apes, Fight Club.
Those guys don't have movie tickets, they can't come through the turnstile.
No, they can't. Even though the turnstile is open, but that's fine. I digress.
Well, it's also ridiculous in a Buffy game to use the Fight Club poster that said "Wash your feminine side clean off." Like, guys, please.
Wait, is that what that
I know
says?
it did. Like, I know this game was made by only men. Basically, you can tell because there's a lot of awful dialogue about like naughty nurses and shit.
Wait,
but it's like,
hold up, pull up the writers
so there's this
for
fun little
this
skip
game
right there. Oh, I'm sure it's all men. You're supposed casual viewers here, you're supposed to push the dumpster over so you can get up onto that railing, but we found that you can literally just pull through the grate because who cares about physics?
Mm-hmm. Who found that? I think that was you or Enfield?
I don't know, actually. I don't remember.
Oh, it'll show up later, by the way, the naughty nurse dialogue. Yeah. We're not there yet.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, Kel. The naughty nurse dialogue, when you're Xander and Willow, it's all they talk about. Is fucking naughty nurses. Alright, so now a lot of up and down.
So we got a
Gotta
flashlight.
go get a bank code so you can open the vault where Faith is
Chilling. Living her best life.
trying not to suffocate.
I mean, there's enough air in there for her.
Hopefully. Ooh, are we gonna get Ghost Vamp?
Yep,
Ghost Vamp!
there you go. He
His name
faced
is
it through.
Bob. I have named various vampires in this game. Ghost Vamp is named Bob. Later there will be Terrence and Janice
Hank.
and Hank. Yep.
Hank and Frank. No,
I
sorry,
don't know
Hank
why.
and Tank.
They speak to me, and they tell me their names.
First floor.
Yeah, Titan AE was an interesting film. The love story in that was at a breakneck pace. I watched it like recently with like a group of people, and we are like, "What is happening? How did we get here?"
Oh man, I love when the door just shoves a vamp out of the way.
Ah, same.
Just so many
Also,
decisions.
board now is a Willow line, not a Faith line, and that bugs me that they did that.
The board now is a Faith line, not a Willow line.
Well, here Faith just said board now, but in the show,
yeah,
it's Willow, it's
Dark Willow.
Evil Willow, it's Vamp Willow who says board now.
So
not-
doesn't Dark Willow also say it?
Yes, Dark Willow and Vamp Willow both say board now.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause she
But
says board now before she fillets Warren like a piece of
Correct.
fish.
Correct. All right, so now that we're done with the Faith area, now
Gonna
we
go
gotta
to
go
Spike.
rescue some stupid men.
Wow, you are. The Mucinex is hitting hard, man.
I am spicy today. Oh, Buffy is also spicy and delicious.
Okay, come on. Just hit the button.
What's that
Buffy.
red button? Let's push it.
I don't like that she
It-
takes forever to push a button. Like, the animation is
know.
so slow. It doesn't make any sense.
It's so slow, but I at least appreciate how obvious that button is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nobody walks by and goes, gee, whatever should I do? It's like, here's a giant button. It basically says Acme on it, you know, like an old
1, 2.
Roadrunner cartoon.
Sugar.
1-2 poke.
Yeah,
Dick stab is
1,
also
2.
good.
It's mainly because, like, they keep getting launched off. Okay, here we go. 1,
Oh,
2.
hi Maggie. I
Boop.
got friends in the chat. I'm so happy. Thank you, friends, for coming to hang out. 1-2
Okay.
poke. There you go.
Let's wait a minute.
What have we?
And
This
this
guy.
big beefy gentleman about to come out the door.
It's this guy.
Little eye?
Poke.
Okay.
Big beefy gentleman. Hello, sir. He's so tall.
I couldn't remember if I had to kill the guy in
big
green or
strong.
the guy in burgundy.
I was wondering how long it
That'll-
would take before you showed up.
Does it come as a surprise that you're not my top priority?
Look, Slayer, I didn't ask to be teleported to this dimension.
Bye, Spike.
Better dude.
Just
All right,
more
now off
full
to
set.
get Xander. Ugh. Like, do we have to though? Could we just leave?
if only there was a way to stop that from happening. But no. Because
Last, someone to play with.
Anya might be upset.
And this Xander area has a zip line, which stresses me out so much because it's easy to miss the jump over to grab it. And she auto grabs, like you don't even have to do anything but line it up right, but the guys can knock you off it as you're going toward it, or as soon as you latch onto it, and it's just really
It's stressful.
fragile here. I mean, what else would I call this besides a zip line, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're good. We see it's a zip line.
So what happened?
I said.
Shopping to do.
Alright. And now, time to leave.
Yep. Pray for no crash. Pray for no crash.
I have literally never had it crash on me at the end of the game.
It's,
I know
it's
it can
happened-
happen.
It's happened to me so many times.
Has never had. It crashes at the beginning for me, not the end.
I've had it crash at the beginning, the end, in the middle, like... I've had it crash in Blood Factory.
Oh, we've had so many. There's going to be big exposition after this level as well.
Yeah, so if you need to, like, get up, go to the restroom, get some
Yeah.
water...
If anyone, it's smoke break,
yeah,
you know,
get
go
up, go do your own thing.
Go get your car washed, pick up your kids from daycare, like, you're going to have time.
Is it big exposition now? I thought the biggest exposition was between...
That's true. The previous one was big, but now they're going to talk about Cassandra.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the next
And-
longest bit, and then the bit before
We'll,
first.
we'll
Slayer.
find out the objective for the rest of the game.
Yes,
which
yeah.
is really something.
Just trap me here, caged in
I-
spirit in that
Oh, I didn't even notice that, Sen.
like it was nothing. Anyway,
Probably not,
I
no.
knew into what was going down. Well, I figured I'd sneak through the bleed.
And now we're trapped here with you.
How's that old song go, doll? If you were the only girl in the world and I was the only dummy, nah, that ain't it.
There's got to be another way to do this.
What choice do you have? Somebody's gotta win the contest. Better for you if you survive it.
Maybe there is a choice. If we can destroy the first, then we all get to live and Ethan doesn't get the power he wants. Giles mentioned Hope's Dagger. Have you ever heard of it?
As a matter of fact, I have.
Oh, well, that's so... 10 minutes. Only 10 minutes flat. That's
Oh,
what
I was
happens.
like, why is it so bad? Oh, it's because you missed the jump.
Yeah, it's because I missed the jump. Usually that run, I think that level's usually, like,
Yeah.
what, 7?
7-ish.
6
Yeah,
to 7?
7-ish.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Hope's Dagger.
We're so embarrassed to see a double-digit number. Oh, speedrunner.
I am. The only double digits I accept are in Initiative, Old Quarry, and First Slayer.
I'm sorry. Did you say Rain?
Yes, Ethan. Your ancestor. Seems she's
Okay.
a warrior for the powers that
Yeah,
be.
no, this is big.
So,
I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'll be right back.
Cassandra in the first, I mean.
They fought. Cassandra hurt the first, but before she could kill it, it took her down. Hope's dagger had changed her, though. She was immortal. Since the first couldn't kill her, it tore apart and scattered the pieces of her body throughout a world of its own creation. This world.
So, if we put Humpty Dumpty back together again?
Exactly.
The first hid the dagger here, just like it did Cassandra's body parts. Her soul is tied to the dagger, so if we can resurrect her, she'll be able to find it.
Then not only do we win, but we destroy Big Daddy Evil forever, and Ethan doesn't get jack.
Not to burst anyone's bubble, but how do we know where to even begin looking for the scattered remains of a 12th century warrior
Okay.
woman?
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Evil realm big. Very big.
Oh, I already know where to find a piece of her. Well, two, actually. Word in the shadows says Cassandra Rain's eyes are in the morgue at Sunnydale Hospital.
I went to the bathroom, fed the cat, got another beverage.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, cutscenes.
Yeah, I think that's the great thing about doing a cutscene run for a marathon is like, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. There's a bunch of exposition. All right. So hospital's intro is a little finicky because it just depends on whether or not you end up bullying what's his name, Sid, a lot.
There are too many demons in here. Sid and I'll have to move fast. I don't want to waste time with fights we can avoid. Stay here. Don't move. We'll be back.
Even Buffy knows you don't have to fight everybody.
So many to kill, so little time.
Okay, so we turn around, grab that steak, then we go 1, 2, 3.
Let's go.
Yeah, the beginning of this level is a little annoying because you have
1,
to
2.
protect Sid, and he likes to walk into battle and also just walk away from you.
Yeah, which isn't helpful because I need to grab these 2 things here. He's probably gonna get bullied a little bit.
Keepers.
He's slow as shit. He can't do anything for himself.
Okay, all right. Looks like it didn't want to spawn.
Finders keepers.
Get off me! Buffy,
Okay,
a little
we're gonna grab him. Gonna stake him. We're gonna stake him. All right.
Well, hello there. How are you?
Boom. All right. Cool. Now we just have to wait.
Hey, listen. I've got to go. No, you just stay right there. Don't get up.
All right. Good take. Am I gonna get a good take?
I believe it. Yeah, so this next room is really annoying. You're going to be playing as Sid, and you have to move a gas tank close enough to an open flame to explode and blow the door open. And the vamps are going to be knocking you aside as you're trying to do it. And it's extremely obnoxious. But if you can get it in 1 hit or less, it's a good tank. Godspeed, sir.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. All right. We're at 1 hit. Okay.
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 There you go. That's a good tank.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Nice
alright
job, buddy.
tank. Yeah. Yeah.
I was worried at first.
Same. He didn't want to lock onto the tank properly to grab it. That's why I got hit
Yeah.
that Annoying, but hey.
He's fine. Yeah, this level's a lot of back and forth. You're Buffy, then you're Sid, then you're Buffy, then you're Sid.
Nice work, Sid.
Lots of little cutscenes.
Puppet.
Hey, I'm no ordinary puppet.
I used to hate this level, but nah, I don't care. I don't mind it.
Okay. Don't.
Dude, imagine if you got hospital glitch on this run.
It
It
would be
the best thing that ever
awesome.
happened.
You're the Slayer, aren't you? Get slaying.
Let's just walk away, Sid. Like you did it last time. You could do it again.
Someone with this.
For real.
Yeah, you sit
Alright,
there.
so now Tex is gonna head up into the hospital.
Through the offices.
He's gonna go run around in the walls, I guess.
Do dummy things.
While we head upstairs.
Okay.
Into what I lovingly call the Room of Death. You have to defeat 7 vampires in a row. But you've got some holy waters, which is good. But you're kind of
I
blind
missed
unless you
that.
turn around. Yeah. Ooh, you might get 2 for 1
Yeah,
there.
I did get the
Nice!
2 for 1. No.
Nice. Alright, and again. Yeah, let me switch to shovel. Because that guy, the security guard, has the key card that you need to get into the elevator to progress in
Okay.
the level.
2.
Stake his ass. There you go. We love a key card.
And man, the enemies have not been friendly today.
Dabs, I'm not sure he's gonna go for ledge skip.
Oh no, I never do ledge skip.
You know what? I think you should go for it though.
No,
Like,
no, I'm not losing more time. No.
no, but just come on. You have nothing to lose here. It's totally fine.
My
Go for ledge
sanity.
skip.
No, my sanity is what I'm gonna lose.
You can do it, man.
No,
I believe
it's been
you.
ages since I've tried to do it. Yeah, I'm not being peer pressured into this.
All right, fine. Well, anyway, if he got a magical hospital glitch that I've only gotten like 3 out of 1,000 times, he would be able to walk through the walls here and proceed to the edge of the level. But instead, he is going to shimmy across. You can jump across this gap, which is what I'm playfully encouraging him to do, but
Yeah, it's too risky
know,
for me right now.
if you fall, then you lose like a minute going back around through the elevator and all that, so I understand.
Okay, so we hit that fire alarm so that we can get in the exit. Have this out just because 2. I hate that they can just block and it not bother them. And then we block and it's like, LOL,
Yeah.
get grabbed, nerd.
This door takes forever to find on a casual playthrough. It's really well hidden behind that projector screen.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not.
No, I'm being very serious. I think it's very well hidden. A lot of casual players just run around like, what on earth?
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, my friend.
It's usually the things that you touch, like the colors are brighter and they really stand out, but the projector screen isn't really like that.
Can the Slayer come out and play?
Ooh, just barely missed getting touched by that fire.
Yeah, that's hard to avoid. Good job.
Okay, so this is Jared's like second favorite, bestest part of the whole game.
Oh,
You
being
remember,
Sid, it is
no. So you remember that turnstile that we talked about earlier? So Buffy's about to come in here and break these cables. Like it's no big deal.
She couldn't break a turnstile, but she can punch elevator cables. Like, it's fine, whatever.
All right, and there we go.
Sid, I wondered where you disappeared to.
Me? You're the one who disappeared. Come here.
Shout out to the mods struggling with the bot to change the game.
This is the only way out.
They're trying hard.
They're doing great.
But you're not gonna fit. Better give me a boost up there, and Sid'll save the day.
And again, just want to say thank you to everybody who's hopped on the stream here. I hope you will consider donating to the Transgender Law Center, and we hope you have a good time. So now you get to be Sid, and you see, oh, he actually can run fast, and he can actually hit things. He was just being a little punk ass before and was refusing to do any of that.
Buffy's anti-piracy. Yeah, Sid suddenly has, like, the speed of, you know, a race car. Okay, we're gonna come in here. We're gonna go grab a tank, because Sid really likes causing explosions, which is weird for being a wooden dummy.
I know.
But
He's probably, like, huffing the gas. I don't know. There's something going on here.
there you go.
That's also tricky to figure out as a new player, too, that you have to ignite the gas and then point it at the other tank to explode it.
Yeah, and sometimes, like, I don't even point it at the gas. I just back up into it, and it triggers.
Now we'll be Buffy again.
Yep. And now we're Buffy for the rest of the level.
I found a shortcut. See you in the morgue.
How's it a shortcut?
At least this level has the easiest boss fight of any level that has a boss fight.
Consider it a boss fight.
I mean, I do.
Yes, the 40-second timer is the boss fight.
Listen, I'm just saying. It's the thing you have to kill at the end of the level. I'm not saying it's hard. I'm saying it's very easy. You just have to wait exactly 40 seconds and keep Sid alive. And then you get to do the weirdest thing in the entire game.
Oh yeah, pick up some eyeballs.
Spoiler.
Yeah, well, and what sucks is, like, we already know where the eyeballs are. We know exactly where the eyeballs are, but we have to wait for Sid to complete his thing.
To wait for a man to figure it out before it can be credible. Ugh. Really annoying.
Yeah, I wish it was just something like in the game's, like, code that we could, like, mess with.
Be like,
that would
Sid,
mod
we
it.
know where her eyeballs are. Like, fuck off. Yeah, this is where having a shovel is really nice. I love that they all just want to eat Sid. Like, he's not even edible. He is literally wood. And they're drawn to him like a magnet.
That's the last one. He'll be fine.
Yep, that jar right there.
This one specifically.
It's not the other one?
No, I have
no,
it in front of me. Yeah.
See, it's a jar of eyes. You literally have a jar of eyes. It's so gross.
And how do we even know that Cassandra's eyes are in here, is the question.
I mean, everyone's eyes in the entire world are in there. And look, she's just holding them in her hand. They're such, like, googly eye.
I feel that using them should be simple, but I don't know how. Anyone else have any ideas?
Should have just sent the Southern puppet.
Wait a minute. We're all here for a reason. Well, the rest of us are here because Ethan picked us, and Sid just wants to get away from the first. But what about Ethan? Maybe this is why he's here.
Don't look at me. You're trying to keep me from getting the power I've worked for all these years. You want me to help? You're all daft.
No, I think Xander's right. She's your ancestor, Ethan.
Hey, GG's Deagle. You got the title and everything changed over. Appreciate you, mods.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Those eyes are so weird looking.
The first looks so goofy compared to what he looks like in the season 7.
Yeah.
And like season 7's CGI is goofy.
I mean, again, they were trying their best.
So fair. So true. So true.
Do not try my patience. You are not even a part of this.
I do like that line, little matchstick man.
I do, yes.
Is that I am savoring the nurturing of hope in your heart.
Some of this dialogue is very questionable, like later when Buffy's gonna ask Giles if he has an apple up his ass.
Wait, she does?
Yeah, at the Ripper fight.
Oh, yeah. Can you tell I do not watch these cutscenes? They just make me very uncomfortable. I don't like them. what, we're in hospital, next is high school.
And there's not going to be this much exposition every time as we go forward, I swear to God.
Yeah.
It's just here in the middle of the game as they're setting up the back half. 726 was it?
Yeah, 726.
Okay, got you. So now it's on to what I think are the two hardest levels, high school and old quarry.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So this is level 7. It is a Xander level, which is why it's so freaking hard, because Xander is the worst. And this is a level that is very, very much about the back and forth. You know, you got to take this thing here and go get this thing and take it there. And it is full of stripper goblins.
So the first thing we were grabbing is a dictaphone.
Of course, high school is full of strippers. I don't know what they were thinking when they designed this. It's a
Well,
mess.
and all of the BDSM vampires, which, by the way,
Yes.
that is what they are called in the game.
They are
BDSM
literally called
vampires.
S&M vampires, like in the manual. It's really something.
Okay, we toss this guy. We stake him.
Yeah, these guys are gonna spank you.
Yeah, so I acquired a flashlight in the first room that I entered from outside. With that, I'm getting this UV light. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
It's like a freaking video game.
Yeah, right. And then so with the UV flashlight, we're gonna be able to come over here to the mathematics room to get a secret code. Also, loving the fact that my cat's just like busted into my.
This code, it's this code. It looks like the sound a cat makes when they throw up. It's this, you know, just this hawking sound. It's terrible.
Bear with me. I'm putting food down for my cats. Sorry, I thought I had more time on that cutscene. The cats were
You've blown
getting
the whole
hungry.
run.
Yeah,
You
I know.
sat
Right?
for 5 seconds and now it's all gone to shit.
Yeah, it's not dying and it's not failing the skipping downtown or failing the skipping
Nope.
sewer.
Just waiting 5 seconds. I love that the chalkboard in the back just says like "Bad Buffy." And Khaled is always MathCon around here. You know how I roll.
Okay. All right, come here, and we're gonna get the main item that we need for this this level. First,
Of course, the theater kids have it.
yeah. All right, so we grab the health because I'm gonna need that later. I'm gonna grab this extra steak just because, and the top hat is specifically what we need.
I do appreciate that they got the whole Anya hates bunnies thing right, though.
Yeah, same.
At least they knew that about her. It would have been kind of funny if you had to like go around burning all of her money, and that's how you defeat her.
That should have been what they did. Oh my god.
Just setting piles of money on fire.
All right, so here's probably the worst part of this level is the werewolf.
Yes.
Oh,
The
tears.
werewolf is the worst enemy in the entire game.
Toss.
It may not have looked like anything, but there will be another one later who is the worst.
And then we're gonna
There
grab
are 4 things in the
computer
frame that
disk,
you need to grab. It's a lot.
liquid, this hellfire.
Now, for the kids at home who don't know what a computer disk is, can eat my ass.
Oh my
Google it.
God.
Too bad there's no ammo in it. It's in the Murgoth dialect, but it looks like some sort of recipe. The yellow liquid plus the green liquid equals the blue liquid. Whatever that does.
Oh, okay, cool. Really love that. That's why I have all of these health packs.
You will need every single one of them.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully the werewolf. Oh, okay. He decided not to hang around. So this is the last time we're going upstairs for stuff. We need to go to the computer room to get the code off the computer disk.
Yes.
Or as
I mean, you will go back upstairs in another part of the level later, but it's the last time you're going upstairs here. And if you turn around before you... Well, never mind.
It looks like a passcode or something.
I have to turn around before I activate it so I can get the door. Nice! Or you can do that.
yeah. We like to have a little fun around here. Okay, so
Did you push through that cutscene?
no, I didn't. I didn't smash through that
Okay.
cutscene. No, I made sure. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is now that we've got that code, Maybe I did mash through that cutscene. Oops. But we're gonna go here, and this is the most stressful part of this level, specifically because I have yet to hit a continue point. The next continue point.
You have hit one, dude. There's one in the costume room.
Well, no,
I promise.
yeah, that one.
You have hit one.
But
It's far back, but it's not at the very beginning.
Good bunny.
That's a good
bunny. Let's go.
That's a good bunny. So just to explain, you're not supposed to be able to do that. There's a whole thing where you have to kill a specific stripper goblin using a particular weapon thing that you don't have yet. You're supposed to come all the way back and do that, but our friend figured out that if you stand with your foot in a certain spot, you can bypass all of that. You just have to be very, very careful and particular about it, and we call it good bunny. So that's a massive skip. It saves 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah, it saves like a whole back and
Once
forth.
you get in there, you hit a continue point.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah,
good again.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, the worry there is that the werewolf's gonna come get me. So, oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
Okay, you go down. Die. You go down. Okay. There we go.
Time for that bunny mojo.
Hold up.
You don't want to grab a backup Hellfire just in case. You good?
I once again needed to deal with cat food. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was saying, did you want to get a backup Hellfire just in case?
Nah. I always get it. I just jinx myself, but I always get it. I never need to
No,
set a
I was like,
Hellfire.
all right, that's pretty bold. So now we're going to use that Murgoth weapon. He has this yellow liquid that is not urine. And yellow and green make blue in this reality.
Chem class, it never hurts to experiment. Well, unless it explodes. Let's see, mix them together and see what we get. Murgoth ammunition. I'm a genius.
Yeah, it's stretching the definition of the word genius, but... Alright, how am I going to kill this thing? So this is where the werewolf is the worst. And will very often kill you before you can get in this door. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, I honestly,
Nice,
I
good
think
on.
that's the strat to make that less stressful.
Yeah,
See something you like?
absolutely.
Stay.
And if you go left,
Yeah,
here, like go left and drop down. Yeah, it's faster. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, I was doing
Alright.
that in I did that in practice last night. I was like, oh, that's what he's talking about. Got it.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah. One more pentagram down here in the basement. And you gotta kill some stripper goblins. Stabby stab with the shovel. Like, why are they so jacked? Why are they wearing tight jeans? I have so many questions.
Unfortunately, I didn't get a double kill on those guys, but that's all right.
Yeah, that's alright. And you have to turn this wheel to turn off the steam. Otherwise, these little guys...
The bunny runs away.
Yeah, the bunny runs away.
Oh.
You just stay here
Oh, okay.
Here you go. You're good. Alright, that should be the last one. Yep, the force field drops, so now you can get to Anya. Or Anyok, I suppose, technically.
Yeah,
Just don't lose your health on the way. Don't get eaten by a wolf.
I think I'm doing. I'm pretty all right, but thank you for the reminder to not get eat. It's
Yeah,
honestly
once you're
probably
out the
gonna get.
door, just fucking go,
It's-
because the wolf is going to be on your ass.
It's gonna be right
Like,
there,
jump over
actually.
the wolf.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, just go.
I believe. We're gonna do a little slip.
I was like, what? Why are you stopping? Just go.
Yeah, if you turn around and face them, it knocks them out of their animation, and they go to hit you, and then you can avoid it.
Oh. Well, learn something new every day.
Yeah, you'll see me do it every so often in certain
So now,
levels.
the boss fight... Oh, no, we didn't need a bunny there, Xander.
No, wrong part.
This boss fight, if you don't know the trick to it, is like the hardest one in the game. But when you do know the trick to it, it's one of the easiest ones.
Stakes only makes it the worst.
Stakes only is terrible. I did not know the trick to it when I played this casually 20 years ago. I learned from Tex.
And
that
I
you
learned
can
by
defeat-
accident. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Like, a lot of casual players can't get past this boss fight, and so they never finish the game. because this is the end of the line for them, because they don't know that once Anya drops down, if you just hit her with a Hellfire, she dies instantly.
Yeah, see, I always get her with the first try.
And it's nothing. So, how about that?
I get a few more of these, I can build a woman of my own.
Bro, you're with Anya. I never realized that he set that line. 809, I think that's
809, got it. And now it is time for Faith.
The best and worst level.
It's a hard level. This is one that is combat heavy, just like Magic Box Revisited was. There's a little bit of back and forth, but it's mostly you just have to defeat like 85 monsters. And you're trying to get up to that house up there, called the Quarry House. Not the outhouse, which is behind her at the moment.
Ain't afraid of you anymore. That's better.
So it took a lot of trial and error, but we figured out the routing of this opening scene, that there are some vamps that you have to kill and some that you don't. And you can leave this blue shirt guy alive. I've named him Hank, because he just looks like a Hank. Hank the Tank. And if you kill everybody else, that is the quickest way to get out of this opening level. Whereas killing Hank just spawns other optional guys that are not necessary. So leaving Hank alive saves like a solid minute.
Wow, okay, come on, Faith.
All good, Jennifer, thank you. Appreciate that you're here. Hope you're having fun. I love that you're just beating up Hank to kill time while you wait for the other guys to come down.
Yeah, it keeps him away from me.
Yeah. I like to knock him over and then stomp on him, like, stay down. If you go over and kick him, he'll just fall back down.
Oh my gosh. Can you please stop blocking, you piece of garbage? What the fudge?
While you finish this up, I'm gonna go make myself a beverage.
Yeah, no worries,
I'll be right
no
back.
worries. Okay. Got one more enemy that I have to deal with. At this point, Hank has bothered me enough that I'm gonna kill him. This is the last enemy that we need to deal with. You can see Hank's brother Tank coming along to get his vengeance upon me. That's okay, we don't care about that. I'm gonna come in here, grab this health pack. We're gonna use it. I'm gonna go like so. Use that momentum to deal with that, and now we go down here. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna kill that guy because he's really been bothering my runs a lot lately and not been friendly in any regard. So we picked up some dynamite. We're only gonna use it twice in this, which I find interesting. That they were like, here's a mechanic that you're only gonna use twice. Okay. Now that we've got the barrels, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna hopefully not get knocked out of this animation. Okay, you know what? The animation saved me from getting eaten, which is nice. This also probably not get grabbed, which is good. Okay, back in this animation. All right. Now that we've done that, we're going to make our way all the way back down this way. As I do that, hopefully I'm going to kick him to stun him enough that he's not going to come get me. Excuse me. And then we're going to swerve like that. Do that. Okay. Okay, so unfortunately...
Oh no. Sorry I left you to do your own commentary.
No, you're
and
fine,
now
you're fine.
You're getting gangbanged in the corner here. This is unfortunate.
It's okay.
Yeah, screw those guys. Yeah. And this cutscene you couldn't skip even if you wanted to.
Yeah.
This is where Faith does science.
Mainly just explosions.
Well, she knew, she said the thing about, gotta hope that the, water will cause the barrels to rise. Her super dramatic cartwheel jump. Because she's so extra. This hallway is always stressful. It's always a little
1,
rough.
2, 3. Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, and that vampire is like he just always hits me. The meanie things.
Hello there.
1, 2. We just have to kill that guy so that this opens. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come this way. We don't care about using stairs. Come this way. Again, not caring about stairs. Go into this door. We're gonna come across here, touch this pillar. And that's the last time that we use the dynamite.
And watching you do that on a run years ago was where I learned the phrase "risk it for the biscuit."
Yep. Yeah, I use that phrase a lot because it's like every so often you might not be able to get down the stair properly.
Oh, I've definitely fallen into the cavern and died. But at least you're right at that continue point, so it's not a big deal. Don't fall in the sinkhole. This room stresses me out. Oh, you have a lot of company here. Oh, bye. Whee! Yeah, don't fall in with your shovel. That guy should fall in. That's garbage.
Okay. Not the greatest room, but I did it pretty cleanly. Like Jero said, I had a lot of company, and it's very stressful when you have a lot of company because you could get yeeted into that sinkhole, and then it sends you back to whatever
But
continue point.
I love that those two guys will always run right by you. Like,
Alright, another werewolf.
they're
1, 2,
late
3.
for dinner. Good job. Are you gonna go for the Hellfire skip?
Yeah, of course. 1, 2.
Nice. It's so finicky. So up ahead, there's some coal that you have to light on fire, and you're supposed to use a torch on the wall, but it is faster to throw Hellfire in there.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about a different Hellfire strat.
Oh, no, I meant the one right here.
No, I'm not using. No. I'm doing the fireplace.
Well, when you said always, I was like, really?
No.
You changed your tune.
No. I thought you were talking about the fireplace. That's my bad. Yeah.
No. Well,
not this
we'll
one.
get there. One thing at a time. Ugh. Yeah, you have to throw the Hellfire like just to the right of the hinge of the door. It's so particular.
Yeah.
It's so picky and really annoying.
Yeah, I'm not the type of person to really be like, yeah, let me deal with the really finicky strats. No, I'll safety it, thanks. You know, I was doing a run last night that was on PB pace, and I walked into Kikistos' fight without the shovel.
Oh no.
Yeah, I didn't realize I didn't have it. And I was still ahead by like 50 seconds. On full run pace.
We missed my favorite line that Faith has.
Sugar. I forgot that that's actually a cutscene.
And also, your non-curses are adorable.
I'm doing my best. I'm
over here cursing up a storm. I hope it's okay.
I feel like Maz would have told us.
I hope, yeah. Like, please tell me if I'm not supposed to use my bad words. But, yeah, when you first approach that part of stuff, Faith says, "Just what I always wanted, a tub of decorative debris." And it's funny.
This thing has
Good enough.
Kakistos' crest on it.
Kakistos' crest.
Good. I'm
The way
glad
she said it.
glad someone liked the succotash one. Said suffer and succotash earlier.
That's my friend Maggie. They're a good time. I had them play through this game. Like, they came over to visit, and I was like, let me show you this game, because they had watched my world record run all the way through, and they were up for trying it themselves, and we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a good run over. It's a fun game overall, but sometimes it just makes me want to cry. Like, the fact that I don't have any health packs right now is a little stressful.
Well, there are, I think, 4 of them in the quarry house.
Yeah, I'm gonna. One of them's a secret.
1, 2, 3.
I think there's actually almost 5. Because there's the one in the secret, there's the one... There's 2 in the
4.
rooms, yeah.
And then 2 more downstairs. Like, you'll be fine.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, if you can get in and out of under the stairs. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Alright, now Hellfire skip number 2. lighting this fireplace. Perfect. Nailed it. You got that. Nice job. And then I throw the other hellfire at these guys. And there was a med pack over there if you wanted it.
Nah,
I guess not.
I'll get the one upstairs. It's okay.
Okay. Doo-dee-doo. So, yeah, there's a lighter up here on the right
They
that
don't
you're
care about
supposed
that.
to get to light that fire. But it's faster to throw a hellfire at it. But in doing so, you miss a line of dialogue that establishes that Faith is canonically aromantic, which is very important to me, because as she... Oops. That was
Whoops.
not good. Oops. As she lights the fire, she says, this would be nice if I had a single romantic bone in my body. That's what she said. Love that. I'm here for that. As an aromantic person, I appreciate the representation.
Sometimes my appetite for destruction pays off.
Yes, this is
Massive
very nice.
sinkhole on the floor. Oh no.
It's okay.
Let's see. You're gonna be able to get
I get two more.
med packs
Yeah.
in the hallway, and there's another one in the sinkhole room downstairs.
Yeah.
If you wanted another one.
We're in the sinkhole.
So when you go in this door, like go past the vamp and go around. And I think there's one on the other side. Yeah. There you go.
No. I always get turned around in this
yeah,
hole.
but then it turns you around for here. So, gentle viewers, you will notice this is the only boss fight in the game that gives you 2 med packs on the way in, because that's how maddening this boss fight can be. At the end of the cemetery level, I mentioned there were orbs, and you would see Kakistos again.
This is
or
where
there
it
was
is.
an orb in the cemetery. Oh my, sir. Dirty.
Alright,
Dun, dun,
alright.
dun.
Which way, Western man? Left or right?
I mean, just hide behind the nearest orb until you can see. That's what I do. You don't have to run around. Just go left and hide behind the orb. Until you know where to go. Back right. That's where it usually is, I find. Most of the time
It's one or the other, honestly.
Well,
It's never friendly with me. It'll go one or the other.
so every 10 seconds, one of the orbs will become vulnerable. It'll change color, and the inner purple will dim.
Bro, what if I got the
goes in a
glitch?
clockwise rotation. That would be amazing. Also, in watching videos of that text, I noticed it's always on the red ones, I think. Or no, actually, no, it happened to me on a yellow one once. But yeah, I think what would be good going forward is we just kind of hit the orbs as much as possible, because it's hitting the orbs when the glitches happen. You know?
Yeah, every
So
time.
you'll
But
be
it's
more
an
likely to
unpredictable
activate it.
glitch.
Yeah, well, that's true. I'm just saying, like, if we're just wailing on the orbs, you're more likely to activate, I think.
By the way, the glitch that we're speaking of is that, depending on how close Kakistos is, I have no idea how to replicate it properly. Oh, no.
No. It's only a 10-second window. Get in there.
Shit.
It's
It's okay. Is if Kakistos is hitting it, like, it'll end the level as though you beat it and beat Kakistos.
Ends. Like, you don't even have to kill him. It's just like, yep, you're done.
Or it'll turn you into a different a character altogether.
That was the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. If anybody wants to see Faith fall through the floor and turn into Sid, when this is over, you should go to Tex's Twitch channel and look at the, like, highlighted videos there, and you'll see it.
Alright, hold up. Okay, we
Right,
gotta
kill
do
that
two
fucking
things.
zombie, or he's gonna end you. There you go. Very good. Die, Kakistos, die. Yeah, this is where having a shovel really comes in handy. And there's all these, like, pokey woods, but you can't, like, push him into them or whatever. It's stupid. Why have pokey woods if we cannot use them?
There we go.
You keep coming back. I'll be waiting.
And now you get a leg as a
I
reward.
don't see any other human limbs around here, so I'm guessing this is what I came for.
11-10.
10, got it.
Now the next worst level for me personally.
Yeah, this level,
Garbage.
it certainly has its
initiative.
moments, and it has what I think is the most annoying skip in it. It also has a spot where if you are not careful, you have to restart the level and can lose like up to 3 minutes depending on how it's been going.
Mm-hmm.
And I find the lasers very stressful in a full run. Once I'm past the lasers, I'm like, okay, now I'm fine.
Yeah, same. But that's why I'm going to use safety strap for that as well. All of the safety
That's
straps.
fair. No, that's fair, and it shows the viewers like what you're dealing with too.
Oh.
Otherwise, they wouldn't know. So we're getting a bunch of Hellfire ammo because he's about to pick up a Hellfire gun, which is, I think, the coolest weapon in the game other than Hope's Dagger.
And by the way, this level is one of the only levels where we actually do 100% in an any percent run.
If you get the last little ammo, yeah.
Yeah, I usually do.
161 people here. That's really cool. I hope everyone's enjoying the stream. This is level 9 out of 10. I meant to mention, once you finish the high school level, you are halfway through the game, like, time-wise. So we're definitely in the back half of the game now.
Oh, Spike! Oh my god!
No, it's the door to the room that can trap you. Not that one. You're fine.
Oh my god.
And then the other night when this door, like, didn't actually unlock for you.
Yeah, I was doing a practice run, and it was like, no. Like, it was green and everything, and it just did not want to open.
Like, nah, too ugly.
2, 3.
These guys are kind of annoying to deal with.
Yeah.
But that's why we have big fire gun. They're pretty jacked, too. Like, hex for days. So here comes the part that can be stressful in a full run, like if you're working on a record run. So there are these lasers on the floor, and Tex is about to activate some steam in the room that will make the lasers visible to help him jump over them safely. Because if you hit one of the lasers, the level is over. Like, you can't do anything about it. You just have to go back to the beginning.
Here's hoping I don't screw it up.
In a full run to save time, we will jump over them blindly because we know where they are, which is very stressful.
Heck, I'll even mess it up even if, like, I have the lasers showing. It's sad.
I usually hit them on the way back, not the way there. Which is even worse, because then you've wasted even more time if you're not restarting. But, you know, this is an hour into the run. Even without cutscenes. And so, to hit it at that point, especially when it's like his billowy coat that hits it. You know, it's not even like your body, it's his fucking jacket that hits it. It's really frustrating.
Wait, that's right.
So now it's off to the jump skip. Excuse me, that
turret skip.
When you hit it, it looks very easy and straightforward. But actually getting it to work is so frustrating. And I bet Tex is going to walk up and just be like, boop, boop, and it's done. Because that's what he did the other night in his run.
He didn't do that
Like
for me last
asshole.
night during my practice. He was being finicky. So, I don't remember who found this. I think this is another beast find.
This is beast again, yeah. So you have to... You're trying to get up onto this walkway. And you're supposed to kill some guys and then go up a stairwell to get around. But there are 2 different points in the room where you can jump directly onto the walkway. One of them is on this turret gun, which is maddening. And is the hardest skip for me in the game. Like, this little gun is very narrow and easy to slip off. And when you are jumping, the camera can run in... There you go. The camera can run into that light fixture up there and keep you from going over. It's awful. There is a massive gas tank on the other side of the room, and you can also jump on top of that tank and get up onto the walkway. It can take a little longer, even if you nail it the first time, but I find it's a little less difficult, and that's what I used to do, but I've been working on turret skip now.
Yeah. I always aim for, like, a specific bar, because I know it's gonna he's gonna catch that bar, and it'll be fine. And then I just spam jump and hope and pray.
Turret skip. is the only jump I didn't get the first time in my record run. Ugh, remains the bane of my existence. I hate it.
What do we have
And
here?
it's so far in the game as well.
A little sign
It's
that
not like
illuminates.
few skip and then I restart.
Signals off the initiative's mainframe.
Okay, this is a cool piece of exposition. Be quiet.
If I had the right weapon, I might be able to bugger up the signals. But if I want to shut them down permanently, I'll have to take out the mainframe.
You can hear James Marsters' like British accent slipping in him just talking in his normal American accent.
Yeah. Oh, also I love that they have the guy born in the 1800s doing the computer hacking.
Right.
And Faith doing science. Like they really mixed up the assignments here in this game, I feel.
Yes.
Buddy, you got. Oh yeah. Sorry, I was not paying attention. I was like, you gotta go in that door, but it's the wrong one.
Wow. Wow. World record holder literally
Listen,
messing up routing.
I looked away at my cat for a second and looked back, and you were going past the door, and I was like, hold on, my friend. Also, shut your face.
So to avoid a
So
cutscene.
Yeah, you've got to throw this EMP to deactivate these turret guns, or they will blast you to bits. And yes, even vampires can be shot to hell with a turret gun that just tears you into little pieces.
Yeah, and we needed to get in here for that ammo clip. And the cool thing is like, so the reason why we throw it at the while we're at the door is because when you enter, it'll be like, hey, here's a cutscene to be like, oh, you need to throw it. And it loses like 1.5 seconds of time, which is oddly significant for us. And then, so if we throw the, thing there. Yeah. Oh my
This is the coolest part of the level, when you get to use this massive gun.
And then it not
and
work
sometimes
immediately.
It doesn't want to blow up, and it's really annoying.
Now, just for fun, because I like grabbing it. But this is the only level that I 100% in any percent, because I like having the spare Hellfire ammo. So if you're watching this, you now know 100% for initiative.
Yeah, and if you hit pause real quick so people can see what you're talking about, that there are secrets. Yeah, so secrets around 4 out of 4. Each level has a particular number of secrets, anywhere from 2 to 5. And some of them we get, some of them we don't. A lot of them are kind of out of the way, so we don't deal with them in an any percent speed run, but
except for Spike. Spike
we do.
So for initiative and Old Quarry, the first 2 to 3 secrets are in the very first room of the level.
Yeah.
Which I always find fun. Alright.
Pretty great.
No touchy, no touchy, no touchy.
Alright. Oh, he touched you. Bad touch.
This guy I'm more worried about.
Touching. So now we pick up a severed head. We've already picked up a severed hand earlier in this level. Now we're holding up a severed head because the show has gore. Welcome back, Dr. Engelman. Alright. Now, gonna get the... Oh, you shouldn't have used your med pack, dude. You're gonna get purples from these guys.
Oh yeah, I always forget about that.
Yeah. Oh well. Which the one who's going... You can get another med pack, though.
Yeah, it's right under there.
2 more coming. Boom, 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 boom. Medkit. Have a lot of good it'll do the dead guy.
Well, yeah, much
didn't
like
say anything, so
much
I thought
like
I had to.
them. What is it? What am I thinking of? Like just like them draining him of blood. Sometimes vampires will grab Spike and drain him of his blood, the blood that he doesn't have.
Like, I don't think vamps would actually bite other vamps, but what do I know? Alright, so now 2 of the cyborgs are gonna come after Spike. And you have to go over to the computer, and it takes about 10 seconds for him to figure out how to hack the cyborgs away.
Oh, thank God. Did you see that swing?
That was really close. That was really close. So now it's off to the boss fight, which is Adam. And Maggie, you are right. Sometimes you gotta chomp. They say that all the time. It's very funny. And it's right.
Okay, so there's 2 ways to deal with this Adam fight. I'm going to use the way that we usually use, which is with the Hellfire
With the
gun.
yeah.
But you can also punch him like 4 to 5 times, and then he'll go run off to where we need him to run off. Also, love that Adam has no dialogue. What?
Yeah, I guess they couldn't get the actor.
The only thing standing between me and that leg.
Like, in the show, Adam never shuts up. He's just always monologuing. So it's funny that he doesn't say anything here.
2, 3.
Yeah, so the deal is Adam's gonna go pick up that barrel on the wall over there and throw it at you. Oh, there you go. Go, go, go. But if you EMP him, he drops it on his head, and that is the only way to damage him. So you can wait 30 seconds for him to run over there, or you can activate him by hitting him like 4 or 5 times without him hitting you. And that will trigger him running over to grab the barrel. You can also jump up on those crates and throw him without getting attacked. Don't forget, I love the box strat.
The box strat is one that I'm not great at, so.
Dude, I've literally never missed. It's so wonderful. You should try it this time. You got nothing to lose.
Oh, there's that grab.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't go. Maybe now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, hop on the box. See. Go.
Oh, okay. There was a delay there. I didn't like that.
Well, that was just from the angle, but even still, like, it'll always hit him. I mean, or 99% of the time. Yep, so we just kill his minions, wait for him to barrel, there he goes. You're doing great on this fight, by the way.
Yeah, incredibly well. Actually, this is I'm a little worried.
Nah, you're fine. It's the last one. You got plenty of health. When you see all of his electricity, he is invincible, so you kind of have to time your hits. Maybe now? There he goes. Get on the box. So they don't grab you. Or throw it. Throw it. Yeah. Yay! Good job. Level 9. Done.
Woo!
And now you get an arm, I think.
I believe so, yeah.
Or the other. Pull the other leg.
Yo,
1027.
what?
Is that a PB for you?
Double check. I think it is. 1027.
Okay, I'll look. I'll look. Give me a second.
No worries. We've got cutscenes to sit through. You're fine.
Yeah,
Imagine getting an ILPB in a terrible run.
I would be so proud of you. All right, initiative.
Oh, we're in Mall now. Mall is the coolest level,
online.
shortest level.
Yes. So what you have on speedrun.com is 1031.
Oh, sick. Nice. 4-second time save. Let's go.
There you go. Nice job.
ILPB hype.
Alrighty. So this level is one of the best to actually play all the way through, yet we are going to skip all of it. Because
the entire level.
Which sucks. Like, it used to be my favorite level to play through. Because it wasn't hard once you knew where to go. But our friend figured out you can jump over this wall. Oh, you're fine, dude. Just restart. You're fine. No worries. So yeah, this jump is tricky, but you can literally get on the plant, jump over this wall, and into the hallway that takes you right to the boss fight.
Yeah. Thankfully,
saving you 6 minutes of running around.
Yeah, I think Jero was a madman, and he has the first sub 1 for this by a second.
I do. I have a record of 59 seconds on this level. I spent some 40 hours of attempts on it. It was insane.
Hello, Red. What's cooking?
Because I knew it was possible. I was like, oh man, to beat a level in less than 1 minute on this game, it's never been done.
It is not cooperating.
We know it's never been done. But now it has been.
Yeah, currently the level does not want to cooperate with me. That's okay, though.
Oh, it's all right.
This is why we
My
got
friend
that wiggle
Maggie's in the
room.
chat confirming that I am a madman. They were here for a lot of my practice with that. They would just sit with me for like 4 hours while I just grinded this level. It was insane. Literally.
Now, in 100%, you actually get to experience a little bit more of the level, but really not that much, because all of the secrets that you need.
Secrets.
What the fudge? What? I don't know why that happened. Okay, all right. So my theory with this is when it doesn't want to work, it's because there are enemies around. So I'm gonna kill these enemies once I get upstairs, and hopefully.
I think it has to do with your placement on the plant.
Yeah, it's a number.
I think you're too close to the wall. You have to be a certain distance away, otherwise you kind of fall into this gap that you can't get out of. I would say stay to the right a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to get too close to that wall.
There we go. Hey, first try.
First try.
First try all the time.
Tara in her slutty vampire outfit.
I hate Vampire Tara. So
I know, like her hair is the worst.
Anything but this.
And to be clear, I'm not slut shaming. I too am a slut. I'm just acknowledging her outfit for what it is. I respect it. So the way this level is supposed to be done is she sends vampires over and you're supposed to use a spell called Possession, which we do not have at this point because we didn't go through the room where you get it. And you possess them and they go over there and fight her. So what we end up doing is using Homing Missile, our friend that we got in level 3, to hit her, and then you see Tex hiding behind this column.
Yeah,
that was good.
Strats.
Nice. Because the blue meter, which is her magic and energy power there, has to recharge a certain amount in order to be able to use this spell. So there's a little bit of built-in time loss. But if you feel really ballsy, you can just throw fireballs at her, which takes less time if you're accurate. And it's how you get like 1 minute level times on this, but there's no need to do that in a full run because it's very risky. It's very easy to for her to just start pelting you with vamps. So he's doing exactly what he's supposed to do of using the homing missile column strat. Yeah, Maggie's like, I'm so used to watching Jiro try to do constant fireballs here.
Yeah, I still can't get it to work for me, unfortunately. But there we go.
There you go. I use homing missile in full runs.
I just want to go home. Just be where I can hold you and forget all of this. Can't believe I went through all of that and this is the prize.
Yep.
I
Extra
can't wait to
fingers.
wash my hands.
Like there's just so many jokes here, but I'll just leave it. Dude, oh, is 201 a record for you?
No, I don't think so. I'm sub 2. You'd have to double check IL boards, but
okay. I think we were all sub 2. That sounds right.
Yeah, I'm like a 250 something.
And it sucks that right now we're not powering through these cutscenes because the vamps are running toward you.
Yeah, they're about to hit me in the face. Yeah, there they are.
Yep, there they are.
All right, so we're gonna grab this shovel. Very important shovel.
Yeah, you're at 156 for Maul.
Yeah, not bad. Getting a 201. It's not bad.
Yeah, no, that's really good.
Grab some
Anything
steaks.
under like 215 is fine. All right, this level is one of my favorites. It is full of international lesbian vampires who will be flirting with Buffy nonstop. That's the one who has called Buffy daddy before, which is my favorite thing in this game.
What are you looking at?
Yeah. The bonk.
So now Tex is on his way to do the last big skip in the game. There's one more very small one.
Yeah, out of bounds and first Slayer is such a silly little strat.
This is one that, like, really truly, if it were not for our friend Beast, we would never have figured this out. Because you have to do a particular thing with the buttons as you're jumping. You have to there's like what's it called, strafing or whatever,
Yeah.
where you're just kind of hopping along the ground, and you have to push that button once as you are walking toward the jump, and somehow it accelerates or boosts your jump. And I never in a million years would have thought that could be possible or to do that. You're supposed to go a long way through the level to turn off the electricity so you can shimmy across that fence.
Okay.
But lo and behold, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go.
Oh my god, I was so worried that was gonna first try.
Nice job, dude. Yeah, so it is very tricky to jump over onto that platform. You are not supposed to be able to do it. But again, our friend figured out that you can, and that saves you a solid minute and a half on the zoo run.
I always feel like it's like way more significant. I'm like, yeah, it like saves like 2-3 minutes of back and forth.
I mean, depending on, you know, how fast you're moving, it could be like 2 minutes. No, it's a huge skip. And anyone at home who like wants to, you know, pull out this game and play for the first time in forever, I definitely encourage you to try all of these skips. They're obviously doable, and it's the kind of thing where once you get them, you're like, oh, I'm amazing. A lot of them take practice, though. I just love how many women there are in this level. It makes me happy.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Thank you for that. Wow, do I really love being stun locked in a game that really doesn't understand that I shouldn't be the only one that can get stun locked?
Don't get him started on stun locking.
So stupid.
You will never hear the end of it.
Well, it's true. You've experienced this pain.
I have. This area, I think, is very tricky for new players to figure out where to go. That this panel is a door, I think is very sneaky. Through the window.
Oh?
Oh, they're gonna come from the right. Watch out. They're not gonna let you in this door. Because she takes too long to hit the button. So that's an RNG thing. That only happens to me like 10% of the time. And it's really frustrating. Because you have to deal with them instead of jumping over them. That sucks.
That's okay.
Zebras. I can't look at the dead zebra. They're my favorite animal. Alright, so now Buffy has to use, like, physics and critical thinking. We're getting to the part that I think so many people struggle with figuring out. Which is right here in the next room.
Oh?
Yeah, this right here. Like, what feels like what you're supposed to do is to go into that next room and try to get over the wall somehow in there. It's very misleading. Like, there's a weapon in there, and I think, and whatever. Yeah, the fact that you have to jump up on this thing and go over this way usually takes people forever to figure out.
This should be interesting.
No, Buffy. Thank you.
Jump. There you go. You're doing great, by the way, Tex.
Thank you.
Very proud of you, friend.
Thank you.
You're crushing it.
This is 100% not a real PB run, but the fact that I got an IL PB, that's pretty baller. Those rarely happen.
You're doing well. You're hitting the skips. We're having a good time.
I know. I like the fact that I hit Mausoleum skip so easy. Like, no shot. Just first try. Ugh. Because with Mausoleum skip, it's first try or no try.
Yeah. Yeah, you only get one shot at it.
One shot, one opportunity, one moment.
Oh, God. Please. All right.
Thank you for that. It wasn't needed, but thank you for that. When they kick you through and you're like already partway in.
That vampire, as you run away from her, she often says like something like, you know, whatever. I'm not really into girls anyway. I'm like, please, yes, you are.
This game, this series is a lot of subtext, and then a lot of context.
Yep.
Yeah. So we had to do all of that simply to get this tranquilizer gun to be able to get the final relic. And we're going to go to the Jungle Cafe to do that. And we need
Yeah, I
these
think this
relics
level-
to be invisible.
Sorry.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, this level is one of the hardest ones to route because all the areas look the same. And it is a lot of back and forth. But once you know where to go, it's fine.
There we go.
Alright, final relic. Come on, monkey. Throw it. Let's go. Or ape, I suppose. I don't know.
It's a gorilla.
Monkey boy. Now, what's he got?
So an ape, not a monkey.
Yes. It is a primate of some sort.
Yes. He's a zombie and he's dead, is what really matters. Or at least tranked.
God.
What the hell are you looking for?
Oh, making sure how many I have enough health.
So now that he's got all 3 of these relics, Buffy's gonna say holes a lot and turn invisible.
Seems to fit, but there are still 2 empty holes. That fits. Just 1 hole left. Okay.
To the right. To the right. This one. Yeah.
Why did I
Come on,
suddenly
dude.
blank on that?
Come on, dude. Buffy said holes too much. You got distracted.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, what?
The Shield of Ray
I have the mind of a 12-year-old.
has magical properties. Must do something cool. They went to some serious lengths to keep.
And then he's going to turn invisible again, which is something I did not know you could do. I didn't know you could do it twice until I saw someone else do it in a run, and I went, oh my god, incredible. Now you make your way to the boss, which is Giles, and she's going to talk about apples up his ass and whatever.
Yeah, I've never heard a lot of this dialogue.
Or his arse, excuse me. They're going to say arse.
I'll be real. There's a lot about like the cutscenes that I like. So I did do a submission run for this. To be clear, I did a submission run, but I was not fully there for that submission run because I was like, I'm gonna pay attention to the dialogue when like I'm actually supposed to do the thing. So wow, okay, all right, aggressive.
Yeah, that monkey sucks.
I almost messed that up, dude.
I saw it was close, yeah. So if you don't use this magical shield to block that burst of magic, it sends you back out to the entrance of this area.
How much?
This amazing dialogue.
How much longer do you think we have with cutscenes? Like 20, 30 minutes?
I'd say 25, yeah. 20.
You're
20.
shocked, are you? Look at you useless little tart. All the gifts of power being the Slayer offers, and the best you can do is the hurt little puppy dog eyes.
No, this isn't you. This is alternate reality, Giles.
Right. Well, your Giles is a prat. Always talking like he's got an apple up his arse.
All right, Ripper. Bring it on.
Okay, it was him who said it, but I knew there was a line about having an apple up your ass.
So we're just canceling him out of his attack animations until we see a very specific one?
Yes, so the fact that you can use the trank gun here is pretty awesome.
One,
and
two.
if you hit him precisely, it keeps him from cloning.
Shit.
Back up, yeah. But that is when he is vulnerable, is when he clones himself. And you can hit him 3 times. There you go. And poke.
Oh, there's
or
a
swing.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh, I like to do swing, swing, poke when I'm close. Because otherwise sometimes she does the thing where she holds it horizontally and pushes it at him. And I hate that.
Wow, I could really hurt someone with this.
Yeah, get that monkey. Oh, fireball the monkey, you're fine. Ah, more monkey bullshit.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, you're fine. To the right. He's got darts
this
in him.
one, yeah.
At least you can see which one it is because he has the tranquilizer darts in him, which I think is great. Oh, boo. Giles. Ugh. You're doing fine. Maybe back up a little bit. If you're too close, he won't do it. Yeah, there's good. Oh, nice! Insta-clone. That's awesome. Yeah. Good RNG, dude. Buffy's like, look, I took the tom twirling lessons when I was 5. Careful. You don't want him to freeze. Yeah, if you trank him too early in his animation, he will stun lock or like lock in the air, and you have to restart the level, and it sucks. There you go, you got him.
Nice.
Nice.
My Giles might have an apple up his ass, but at least he ain't pushing up daisies.
Okay,
What
so
a
they
line.
both say it. They both say it.
Yeah, they both say it.
Now that's gross.
Like, you went through a whole level just to get her eyes, and then another level you get all that. Alright, 10-20.
Yeah. All right, we're into the last level, and we're about to get a lot of exposition dump.
Yes, so bathroom break for me, because it's like 20-minute cutscene.
Yeah, I will also be going grabbing water, so enjoy the exposition.
Yeah. Enjoy, everybody.
Gee, took your sweet time. Demons are trying to whittle me down to a toothpick, and you five are gallivanting around on your nasty little scavenger hunt.
I'm not sure nearly being eaten by zombie penguins counts as gallivanting.
Actually, I'm having a blast. Beats prison hands down. Girl can't get this kind of exercise and stir.
Right. Look, can we just put the sod and flesh puzzle together and be done with it?
It's true. Can't believe it. My own ancestor, a warrior for the powers.
Cold. Why am I so cold?
Music's so creepy.
It's here. The first. I can taste its power in the air.
You, I sense something about you, some kinship. Who are you?
Ethan Rain, madam. Decidedly not at your service.
He's your great something, descendant.
I can feel the dark magic in you, the chaos in your soul. I was a soldier.
Okie dokie. I'm back. I hope everyone has been enjoying the cutscenes.
You repulse me.
The feeling is entirely mutual. This isn't fair, you know. Technically, I've won. The power I bargained for should be mine. But if you destroy the first, then...
Silence, dog. I would silence you myself if I...
She said, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, pretty much. And then Spike said, bonk!
I know this place. This is where I died. But who are all of you?
We're trying to finish what you started, Cassandra. Trying to destroy the first. I'm Buffy Summers, the Slayer.
A slayer? This is good fortune. I am but a lost soul, and can no longer wield Hope's dagger.
Cassandra's so hot for Buffy right now. She's like, oh, hello.
I know, so thanks, but where does Buffy find Hope's dagger?
Through a convoluted skip that doesn't work on PS2.
There. Only one who is worthy may wield it.
You don't gotta be a virgin or anything, right? Because that could be a problem.
No.
Faith, please.
Only one can go, and it should be a champion of the powers.
I love that we're both just like,
But a slayer
Faith.
will more than suffice.
Man.
Buffy must be
Also, I love that
alone.
you go through the entire game to put Cassandra together, and then she's just like, okay, just go in there. Like, I'm not gonna fight him for you. but
Right.
just go. You do it.
You got this,
Like,
bud.
what was the point of assembling her across the entire game? It's so funny.
Perhaps the first has plans for my traitorous descendant after all.
Only one way to find out.
Into the big castle we go. Last level, best level, last level, best level. This is my favorite level, in case that was in any way unclear. It's the first lair, but it's also Jarrow's lair. This is my jam. That is called a mangonel.
We actually get to watch the cutscene.
We do.
A mangonel, 12th century artillery at its best.
Buffy smash.
And that's how Buffy smash.
I have never
Forgot
heard
she
that
said
dialogue.
He said that. Oh my lord. And that's how Buffy learns that she can throw things at these doors to break them. And right here at that doorway is where our friend likes to go out of bounds.
Wait,
but
what?
Tex and I don't live that life. That
Oh,
doorway
yeah.
right there where Beast goes in the wall.
Yeah.
So you got to pick up this torch to open a secret passageway. We love a secret passageway. Always iconic.
Looks like a mold for a key.
That's because it's a key mold, you dumb bitch. There you go, med pack. Yep, put the torch.
Oh,
Buffy has a lit torch in her pocket.
I always
Wait, can we just
accidentally
take a
do it
moment?
twice.
Buffy is. Oh, you don't have to watch that animation for the door to unlock, by the way.
No, I know.
You
I
that.
accidentally double clicked on it, so it picked
Oh,
up
okay.
the torch again. So I had to put it back in. That's what happened.
By the end of this level, Buffy will have put in her pockets, let's see, a lit torch, or a massive sword, possibly a massive axe, a shovel, 2 candle sconces, a bow and arrow or crossbow, like just so many things. I didn't think girl jeans had pockets that deep.
They
but
don't.
Apparently, in alternate hell dimensions, they do. Sir, get on the floor. I always go back and get that other steak because you have to wait for these zombies anyway, so you don't actually lose any time. Yeah. And now you won't run out of steaks for the rest of the level. And I pitchfork these guys. Should you wish. But live your life. You're doing great, friend.
Yep.
Life's Faded, I completely agree. Those are everyday pocket items. I usually have, at minimum, 2 candle sconces and a giant axe in my pockets at all times. I won't leave the house without it, honestly.
You've got those what are they called? The Jinko?
Jinko jeans. Yeah, Jinko jeans. The pockets are like 18 inches long.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Alright, so now Buffy has to do science, much like Faith did. She has to do some chemistry. Get the charcoal, sir.
No, yeah, I know.
And Buffy also can pick up molten
Oh wow, look at them
iron.
hitting me in the cutscene.
Wow, you didn't get the key. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I go charcoal, then key.
Gotcha. I love that she can just walk over and pick up this piping hot key that is fresh off of
That's why I get the charcoal first, is so that it cools down a little.
Good, that's time to cool down. That's funny. I don't even give her time for it to cool down. Just go right in. She's fine.
Oh, you... Okay, we're gonna use a health pack, which I don't like doing so early. Okay, alright. Bro!
Alright, now, I do believe Tex is about to attempt one more little skippy thing, which is an out of bounds that our friend found. That by jumping through this wall, you will avoid activating some monsters. Nice. Good job. So there are monsters up above that drawbridge up there, and they will not come down and fight you until you are on your way back out this room. Which is nice, and now you have to fight Terrence, the bridge keeper. We hate Terrence. He's a little bitch. Fuck off, Terrence.
It's this, and it's 1, 2,
Yep, crossbow.
3, 4.
I love how fragile these guys are. It takes 5 arrows to kill a vamp, only 4 to kill those guys.
Yeah, because they're
Wait
demons.
for it.
So.
Oh, or not.
Wait for what?
Oh, I always... I mean, if you wait a beat, then those 2 guys won't chase you.
Oh.
But also, I would kill them now so you don't have all 4 of them on your ass at the same time. But again, live your life. I don't like fighting 4 guys at once. Okay. He shouldn't be able to block that. That's so stupid.
Right?
Ruh-roh. I hate that they can take your weapons.
Yeah, same.
Like, not all of them, but enough of them.
This level is my personal hell.
Well, to be fair, I did suggest that you kill those 2 guys first.
Yeah, fair.
So you wouldn't have to deal with all 4 at once.
Respectable. You're not wrong.
If you just did it my way... You also don't have to kill this guy, but
No.
he does kind of suck, so...
You have to.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, cool.
Now, Buffy's going to
good, I got a little bit
activate
off.
an old-timey elevator by pulling on these pillars with this extremely satisfying
I like
sound.
the click. Yeah, the click at the end. Oh, so good.
Yeah, my VR headset has a 3D puzzle app, and when you lock pieces into place, it makes that kind of sound. It's extremely satisfying. It's on the other side of the barrel, is how I always know where the door is. Alright, so don't fall in the water on this bridge, or you have to go all the way back to the charcoal. No pressure. Oh my god, you just ran. You didn't even jump or anything. That is
Yeah,
horrifying.
jumping makes it worse.
Oh my god, no, running makes it worse, because you can run right off the ledge. That scared me,
I'm a
dude.
well-balanced individual, alright?
Oh man, not me. I would have fucking fallen right in. And now Buffy has sulfur in her pocket, which is normal teenage girl stuff.
Well, she's actually a college student right now, so normal college student things. Because we're in season 5.
My bad. I guess she's 20.
Yeah. Yes.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Yeah.
We are less than 10 minutes from the end of this game, so you're going to be well under your 3-hour estimate.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, we are more than halfway through this final level here.
I'm gonna die, though.
Well, you gotta deal with Terrence. Gotta kill Terrence.
The health.
Bye, Terrence.
Oh, okay, I guess for the
Yeah.
blue, then never mind. Not the health. It's
But
fine.
now that you're full on blue, anyone else you kill, you will get health. So, like, if you want to crossbow these guys who are coming after you right now,
No,
you could.
no
All right.
touch.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm telling them no touch. Right, it's right, right? Yeah, the right.
All right, yeah. And then they'll open the door for you. Like gentlemen. Yeah. Too bad the gentlemen are not in this game. That wasn't cool.
They're in the handheld game. They're in the Game Boy Advance game.
That's right, I forgot. Buffy is not exactly the grind flour to break my bread kind of girl, but she can make charcoal.
Now we've made gunpowder with our sulfur and charcoal.
So now
Oh my
is
God,
the
hopes and
other thing
prayers.
like the turnstile that's like
No,
oh my god,
no,
get away. Woo!
Don't hit me,
So
don't
Buffy
hit me,
uses
don't hit me in the
cannon.
cutscene.
Yeah, just jump. Buffy had to use a cannon to bust down this door, but now she can just tippy tap it and be through it, and it's so annoying.
God, oh my
Okay,
God.
go to the right.
Yeah,
When you go in this
right
door,
first. Get the
activate-
continue, get the continue. No!
Right through that door was the continue point.
Yeah.
Maddening.
Where does it? It sends me back to the sewer, doesn't it?
No, it sends you back to the sulfur room.
Oh, thank God. Huh.
There's no sewer in this. Were you
No,
thinking
no,
the
it does
charcoal-
send me. Yeah, that's what I mean. It sends me back here. This isn't good.
It's fine. I mean, before this was the charcoal. It's fine. This isn't that bad.
Not that it matters. I can't use it like this. I'll have to grind it down.
Oh! Wow, dude.
Yeah, I stressed myself out there.
He definitely ran down and back up again.
What the fudge is up with these guys just taking me? Ugh. Yeah. Oh, woosah.
Brutal.
There is nothing in this world that makes me rage as quickly as this game does.
Isn't it the best?
I love this game, but this game hates me.
I'm so masochistic that this is the only thing I play.
I'm gonna die again. Okay.
Ooh, we got over 200 viewers. That's awesome.
Oh, sick.
So yeah, for anyone just joining in, we are nearing the end of this game here. We're over halfway through the final level of Buffy Chaos Bleeds, level 12, the first layer. On our way to make some charcoal and use a cannon. Yeah, I'd get the health.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh. Oh no. It's gonna give you blue, I bet. God damn it. These assholes. This is gonna be harder to do. Yeah, you may have to do some combat here. Hello? Anybody home? There they are. There you go. Yeah, you'll get purple for sure. There you go.
It's fine.
Nice.
It's gonna suck for later, though.
Yeah, but it's alright. You could kill these guys, too.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm
Yeah. What gets me is when Buffy kills these guys and then says, "Bet you didn't see that coming." I'm like, Buffy, they are literally blind. Like, you cannot say that. What is wrong with you?
Okay, alright. We should be okay to at least get to the continue point now. Man, that was rough.
And once you get to the continue point, let them kill you, and then you'll start right there with full health. I mean,
Saw
if you
this
want.
cutscene.
Like, live your life.
This cutscene. No. It's a good shout. It's a good shout.
Since we're not going for deathless here.
Imagine getting deathless. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god, if he grabs you again.
I'm gonna fucking scream. Alright, yay!
Yeah, just let him break your neck.
No, I'm gonna be ballsy. I'm gonna see if I can do it.
Oh my god, you're going for it? Holy shit. Coolies! Stupidest line in the game. So dumb the voice actor wouldn't even say it. She's like, I'm not fucking saying coolies. Buffy wouldn't say coolies. I'm not saying coolies. Alright, here come the vamps. You better get that holy water ready.
Yeah.
We love a secret passage. Nice. Oh, you got them both, dude.
Oh, shoot!
You didn't have to throw the other one. Oh.
Wait, and there's that. Okay.
Yeah, and now back in. Or you could do that. I wouldn't use it. Don't use it.
No, not
because you're
yet.
full on blue, so they'll give you purple. Poke. Stab. Just stake him. Fuck. Kickity kick kick kick.
Whoa!
Oh,
Not
I didn't
you,
mean
sir.
him. I meant you. Oh my god! What an asshole.
Gee, Bats, where's your sidekick?
Yeah, you're gonna have to holy water and then throw the other guy. Oh, nice job. Good job. At least there's another med pack in here, and then there's 2 more at Ethan if you need them.
Yeah.
So here's the best weapon in the game, shiny sparkle sword, made with the bones of Edward Cullen.
Alright, we're just gonna...
Oh my god.
Existence is pain!
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. The hardest thing in this game is to live in it. Too soon.
It is an awfully long dagger, correct.
I know. Hope's dagger, and it's 3 feet long. More like, I hope it's not a dagger. Left. Yeah, there you go.
Really love
So now it's just
that they
onward
didn't
to
die
boss
from
fight.
that.
You don't have to put your shiny sword away.
I know, I don't.
If you just hit up, it reactivates whatever you had last.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't have to cycle through, yeah. Alright. Onward to Ethan. Oh, haha. Yes, I would say it's really, really long.
Yes, yes, it's quite long. It's a really, really long dagger. It's on theme.
Love it.
Okay.
It's so sparkly. Oh, you can kill this guy. He's nothing. And you'll get purple. Or
Not worth
you
it.
can just go.
Yeah, not worth it. Alright.
Alright, final boss fight.
Yeah, we're down to like the last 5-ish minutes or so. 5, 6
it
minutes
won't
with
even be that if
cutscenes.
you do it.
Well, cutscenes.
Oh, with cutscenes, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, this fight's a minute if you do it right.
Alright.
Someone's not as sneaky.
So there are going to be bringers who come onto these pentagrams. And while the pentagrams are unoccupied, Ethan is vulnerable. But rather than kill this last guy, we just knock him off of the pentagram and then hit Ethan before the guy gets back. Like so. Which is much faster than killing all of the bringers.
Ooh, that's bad. It's bad RNG.
That's fine. I mean, it's not like this is a PB or anything. You're fine. He didn't nudge, I don't think. Oh, I guess he did. I didn't think you pushed him off, but good job. Alright, 2 more hits like that. It took like 8 hours of playtesting to figure out that this is the best way to do the boss fight. It was really a lot
What
of
is
science.
up with the sword
Yeah, the
RNG,
longsword.
bro? What is up with that?
These long swords hate you. It's alright, now you can kill this fucker. Go, go, go! Alright, final hit of the game. Here we go! Woo, you beat the game! Woo!
Yep. Alright, that's it. We
First
have
time.
a
I'm
few
super
more
proud of you.
cutscenes. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, Ethan's about to jerk off on the wall. Like, there's just some weird shit that happens here at the end.
Yeah. But that's it. That is Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds, other than these cutscenes.
Is it dead?
Is it dead?
The first cannot die. It is an integral part of the universe. But you have dispersed its evil across all realities and dimensions. It will be centuries before it can coalesce again.
What about Ethan? It was the only way. But I can't just let him die.
Nor can I. Despite my revulsion at his cruel nature, I know that he was but a pawn here. I will share my essence with his, my spirit with his. I have touched the purest light in creation.
Thanks for the GGs, everybody. Tex did a great job.
Some shard of decency.
We
Thank
so
you, thank
appreciate
you.
y'all coming to hang out.
Yeah, 100%. Do appreciate that. I'm gonna wait for it to hit credits, and then run through outro stuff.
Yep. Ethan cranky.
From beneath you, it devours.
All right.
Weird.
Look at them walk up like they're they're in a boy band. Not strut. Oh my god.
And it ends with Sid making a dirty joke.
I believe so, yeah.
So what now? How do we get back?
It will happen on its own. I can feel
It does, and Buffy's like, I bet you will, Sid. I bet you will.
Now I get to rest at last.
Again.
I've heard it said that heaven is different for everyone. For me, it's going to involve cards, babes, and whiskey. Maybe I'll try to look up that doll, Cassandra, when I get there. A fellow like me could show a girl like that a real good time.
I bet you could, Sid. I bet you
Bet you could.
It's such a stupid
And the
line to
game
say, Lon.
It ends on Buffy being like, "I bet you could rock her world."
Well, actually, there's one more cutscene we're about to see. By
I
the way,
know.
that was a flat 16 minutes.
There's an epilogue. I'm
Yeah.
just saying that's the end of like the
Yeah.
the level, and then we have the epilogue with Ethan jerking off on the wall, thinking of Buffy, and just this weirdness.
Yeah, there's a lot
Giles
of
has
weird.
been unconscious for days.
Yeah, there it is. He's shaking and he's trembling in fear. It's a
Is
weird
he?
position though.
Okay.
All right, there it is. That's Buffy the
There it
Vampire
is.
Slayer Chaos Bleeds with all of
And
the
that's how it ends.
cutscenes. Oh, so good. All right,
That's
so
it. That's the game.
will the epilogue the credits play? Two things. Thank you everyone who watched this. Thank you to Really Really Longathon for accepting this run. It's very goofy. I'm gonna try my best not to shout too loudly because for some reason the credits are balls to the walls loud. Jero, thank you as always for coming to commentate this run with me. And if you want to find me anywhere, you can find me at Texan_red_wolf on all of the things. And Jared, do you have anything to say before we close out?
Yeah, you can find me here on Twitch at Jared272. I only play this game, so if you want to watch a lot more runs of this, you can. And we would love to see anyone else pick up this game and do some speedrunning. We have a Discord where there are 5 of us who speedrun this game, and we hang out and swap strategies and have a really good time. So anyone who wants to come be a part of that is welcome.
Yeah. Oh, also big shout out to the Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds community. We've put a lot of love and time into this run, and we're always trying to find more people to join. So yeah, but if you're still sticking around for the rest of Really Really Longathon, enjoy those runs. Good luck to everyone else who is a part of this marathon, and I hope everyone has a good rest of their evening.
Yeah, and thanks to everybody who's donated as well for the Transgender Law Center.
Awesome.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye, all.